Onan so eni abo non so apaunsima ensia ene yawada 20th August 2026 emra so for Royal Sports na show na take you of Samria kopim ze non du bebo ayebe sorry so enti yebe sorry so be ma fidie no adaha na edaha se no wutie no ye mo akwanya ma so utime kire wadwen but at the moment no this out from your kind. It's live on Facebook, see live on YouTube, and on Otec Sports channel, no Facebook, Otec 102.9Fm. Obe follow ye, obe like keep program na ye see na fi wa share. Nemo make sure say obe leave a comment ever honum. O comment no should be around in komo a ye be din wa ha. Na enumere komo a ye be din wa ha no, ene nye be share ni aye Premier League predictions. Premier League predictions because Ochina and a Premier League no air shots here. The Premier League air shots you Ochina, it means I was it me bon komo ye pa ene. Tiene benya extensive discussions on the Premier League. Nyami adma Samri Ochina no Arsenal any Frank Lampard's Coventry City ebi ano edi amaye. It is here. But then transfers and so no stories ever ho. As usual, until last year, ebe jemre na afro room at the home commune in Amai. Ghana Football Association and then Wishia or Pram. The Ghana Man Soccer Center of Excellence, Emma, were more the 32nd Congress. Now, Congress now sitting same PF Robai and a GFF, you know, bases, Emma teams in Num, Wamoche cars, Emma individuals, as they Benjamin Asari, one of the beneficiaries, when you brand new car, cost to around $38,000. Enti no GFA no ashe Benjamin Asari and munyam yie pa and afi other individuals bi so munya basobode nyina no e de honsem eba na season eba be rem you know president of the FA no asa announcement a kire sikasem a ewom yen league na ye kwa akobo no each club be say nya 1 million Ghana cedis as appearance fee 1 million Ghana cedis ena club bia benya na udi league ni mpo abenya sen udi second abenya sen udi third nso abenya sen ena otoso ennan a ubenya sen enti prizes for the top 4 enso FA no announce wo ho enti we ni nkomo pi I call so congress na say ena anwumre ya gemra a yeso be rem na ya bo ho nkomo na so akira adwena fa ho ye nyina yakọ yanim better Ghana sports agenda or see you know human ye and you can say human say stakeholders a war sports no football your fa football and who stakeholders any amount for benefiting from football and also into ye human ngu e was see human ye na ubia benefit unya no emu peja so enti me promises and discussions be so interesting. I'll be enjoy it. Any video in free. I say for drivers, I feel na mura kumasi, mu amusu mu pie ko munam kwan so ko nyina no. Mu nyina ye we shemu safe journey. Obi o hono ma fe no aba adwuma. Obi so apon enam kwan so kofie. Obi so wapon ba oda so tie adwuma mu. Enti saafo nyina ye da mo ase nwumre say mo asan de mo afidie ato Otec 102.9FM. EBT Royal Sports ene yawada de no na direct dey call live on Facebook and YouTube Sikapa boy Chidomasi and producer for this show and then of course while last dia manoninsem but Dimonza ene Kofilabi and afi says Candy almost be join him in afi yet discuss stories are a good pono so ene enumre tenye fide din fia Royal Sports ashase yem kwama no nimra ye ba nkomo aka chiri nyina no na yedi amamu
nsɛm deɛ yɛn nsa ka ne nyina no yɛtumi de abrɛ mu kama na kyerɛ sɛ biribi nso atumi akɔyɛ hyɛ no nso ɛsɛ ɛna anwummerɛ yi a yɛtu awuram wɔ nkurɔfo nkuro so no mede to ne mu ɛsɛ Otec School of Journalism and Communication Studies ɛfrɛ wo sɛ bra na afei yɛmfa mfa nteteɛ mu na deɛ ɛteɛ ne sɛ nsɛntwerɛ adwuma no ankasa wo nso mmra mɛyɛ bi na deɛ ɛteɛ ne sɛ biribi nso ntumi nkɔyɛ kama ntiɛ na anwummerɛ sɛ wotumi nka na w'ani gye ho sɛ nsɛntwerɛ adwuma no wopɛ sɛ woyɛ bi na afei no ɛnneɛma nso atumi kɔyɛ de ma wa nkwankwane nam baabi basa ama yɛ nyegye wo sika ni bosome nsia ne apia wɔte kɔ no afe no wo nso wonam mmɔntene so wokyini pɛ adwumadeɛ wɔ mu no ɛne sɛ Otec School of Journalism and Communication Studies ɛyɛ bea baako a woba no afe no wo nso woaba no nteteɛ paa no yɛde ama wo sɛ wopɛ sɛ woyɛ adwuma wɔ TV so sɛ ɛyɛ radio so anaasɛ MCR na wopɛ sɛ woyɛ adwuma no ne nyina nso ɛyɛ Otec School of Journalism and Communication Studies no and what time mede to an musebrana fino yente to kama ama bibia nso no entimi enkuye me pacho media no no ede na wopesa wo ye say a newspaper reporting and I will buy ye kire wo kama sanso no and a broadcast journalism ye do be fantete no media law and ethics and so no ye do be fam kama public relations ye ade ye be kire wo pa sanso no and a marketing ye kire wo na fe bibia timi akoye communication skills no and nso na betimi abana fe no ya tete wo kama hye so as investigative journalism and on some ye better to come amba bibia timi akoso blogging and vlogging no obetimi asua na fe wo de abobra kama sanso no and a graphic design so wonim se vmix no ye kire wo how obey edit audio any videos awodo amba bibia nso timi akoe hosting and presentation no obetimi asua ne kama sanso no and akan news no ye kire wo na face sports and DJ ne nyina no wetimi anya ne kama ewo Otec School of Journalism and Communication Studies asuye ha ama chese bibia nso atimi akoyehya nso ese wode na nkasa no se okuta wase ya na se SSC certificate no wadama o qualify no betimi awura school no na afi no wonso watimi aba ba gentete na ma bibia nso no etimi akoye kama sanso na ma memfanto ne mo ese oye A level liver o passes no wo miensa eko anim a o bana afi yetimi ache wo kama sanso no ana wo de unko school ne mom no wa ye adwuma e wo working experience and nim hawa yene ne patimi din kitanwo kama obaba na afi no wonso yetimi atete wo kama sensensentre adwuma no etoda bia na chese talent no nso aka wo pa entini nyina no eye Otec School of Journalism and Communication Studies ana mede tudwa sabra ama bibia nso ntimi nkoso watro exam tefie John results eno any na waiting results no wadama onso beba na afi no yetimi atete wo kama entisha nso ese ye numbers ne yemienu ofre na afi no woni school administration nso ati nkoma kama na afi de wo mu bia no wonso watimi awoni kama ma memfanto ene mo ese numbers ne ye 0547 823 005 0547 823 005 and 0243 842 007 and no a Otec School of Journalism and Communication Studies and Anamedi Tuja as a Brana Fayam found Fantiti anymore Emma Bibianson and Timin Koye Kama Ye Kanina no not made 2 animosum Hep plus Puffy and a plus Maxono and no a the fearsome tra unumpia a babwa pa ama Jumanina no and Yamanson Timia Koye Kama and anybody wo Timinka net one Casano Utimus and system no net Chessa Sadian Adoro Dodo Sansono and also toda bia wa ye mre etese kusi ye bo no so obo mu na sam obomode na fe obabeje de fearsome training be enu hip hop plus pop vini plus max no na fe no bi ebebo wo pa ama de tene se enema ne nyina no enu so atimi akoye kama entu de no sa me patcho ye stroke sa ye diabetes sa ye pressure no na wotehie bia nya bi anasam na ye ne fat level no enu so na wo so aka kire no esam onu so mra meje hip hop plus pop vini plus max ne be ne chese wo mo ama bebia nso no entimi enkoye kama ye kan nyina no na chese won kasa no honam ne taya o ya typhoid fever ne malaria no ama sese no why say mremremrem ma watenka no ekọ from bema krampo de ama sese no wamo den won pem no etimi atekọ ane nyina no eye de fearsome tree and wadan ma make come for the ama wo ese pomoden na feni ama ne nyina no anu so entimi nkoye kama entini nyina mo no me ba cho obenya bi baby atonton no bia e wa Ghana ha se eye herbal shops awodo ene pharmacy shops awodo ne nyina no me ba cho obetimi anya bi ama bebia nso no etimi ankoye kama ne mo no me ba cho obetimi afrem panin for ewa homaya mede to ye so ni nyina no ene se Ebenezer ba consultant Dr. Ebenezer Ajimantan no amo yesem obefre na finchechemu bia no yetimi dia ma 0542 778 572 0542 778 572 eno de tie ne san memfanto no se first number no second number ne 0542 807 907 oh friend of no when the tennis Dr. Ebenezer Ajiman so no etimi abon komana fe de woman on and it's a hip hop plus puffy and a plus work so nyina no watama onso mapomani ajibe na fe no ene ma nyina nso atimi akwe kama yankwe ene mane ani nkomo esansam na nyimbre ya be no ye de nsem na eno nso atimi de aba ama bebi anso atimi akwe na mom ya no join ye e wo Facebook no so opa Facebook no Otec 102.9Fm Otec 102.9Fm YouTube no and also Otec Sports watama uram wo hono ma de wo no and some YouTube and kasa na mere tu anemo some nso baba na fe no bibia nso atimi akwe kama entini nyina no de tie ne some YouTube channel no and I make come one some ede ma kama said ya make no ye akwe no na fe de nsem nyina and nso atimi ya hyehyɛ so a me ba cho ye nwura mo na fe ye ni nkomo de tie ne some na nwumere ya me no kasa no uram Europa League ni mu a amoma chesa wodo no and nso timi akoso ama Europa League no na chese games sem boso no nyina no eno nso timi akoso kama entima chesa ena nyimre etodwa Europa League no ye ne ho nkoma na fe ye hunu ha wade yete no eno sem games awodo no nyina no eno nso timi akwa bebia nso no timi akwe kama na me pacho me kuma ne mo na fe no me de nsam nyina timi aba anyimre ya me no kase no me ba cho Europa League no onim sa karat amati amote wo ama andaleta bomo 3 oman timi antesanso no ana jagolina enso bokane nine ama Iberia bobo kono oman timi antibe ma memfanto anemo esem aya club anedi ade jawpi amonso atewo ama FC Salzburg onso no abecho mo ekane bako oman timi anteshana nso esa Besiktas team no amonso abo club anedi ade Kanu Zagreb sekana miensa ama chese Kanu nso timi antibe sanso no ana oram University of Craiova omane club anedi ade Ararat Armenia at the bomb a 1-1 game no and some timi ante ya mamemfanto anemo asa Ignatia etofie omane team and a team Ade low strom so no ade hwemu game no ne obia antimi anhye be lech Bosnian omo bokanen so ama chesetum omo nso antimi antebe sanso no ana Trabzons pobobo kono etwo ama Ferencvaros team no etwa ne kan baako omo nso antimi ante sesi ame no kasa Manchester ekoso no me ba cho club anite ade Craven Center apokane me no ama Victoria Pilsen omo ntimi ntebe sanso no ana club anite ade Ofi Cretan so no apokane me no ma team and team ade Saske Sofia among some intimate unum sa team ne team ade Central Den and some any club panetini Omonia Nicosia no obiantimin shebe and of SL Benfica sono amani AGF for the Benfica bobo kono apokane bako ama AGF sono me ba cho omontiminti ya tesan samne nyina no and some timidi apama bibia sono and some timia koye kama 80 no aye Manchester uramo awo Europa League kinuma medini nyina nso no timidi ato anum sane nyina nso timia koye no aye kakra na anwumre eba ane yade won komo ne nyina and some timidi ama bibia nso no and some timia koye na yankoye no no fe no yemfa nsam awdo pina and some timimra ema bibia nso timin kwaso kama ne nyina no and say unum say weekend way the woman is a Premier League no shas ya sansom na Manchester wodo no ebetimi aka wona fe no bebi anso atimi akọ so kama de tie no and say La Liga no anum na de ashas and dey am no kase La Liga game paako and some guso ekoso na the woman is a Rayo Vallecano Amutifie, Amane Deportivo Alaves, the bomb game no, ya bought 20 minutes. I mean, confirm SM Obia, Entimin Shebi, and no, I kakre day air Basansono, and a Saudi Arabia, our fire bobo kono, Amane Al Hilal, and ya bomb, Ama Hilal Timono, maybe I show 2 goals and 1 ball, Ama our fire bobo kono, Amon some Entimin team, I mean, confirm and from us, play any team, I did side just Milinkovic Savage. Ono anya first goal no adiama Hilal bobo kono ana fe abrante de dire man dash enso anya second goal no ediama hilala me patrofa tebobo kono omonsom ebrebia asam eka no ombetimi atibia ma bebia nso no eno nsom atimi akoye kama eno kakra na anwumere eba ane yedene nyina nsom atibia atodwa ma bebia nso no atimi akoye kama ye ba bewram na afe no ye the stories awuto ne nyina de abanemum chane nso esam ayedonna range of products no ena na anwumere me de to no sam baba ma de na afe no wonso watimi agyedonek range of products ni be ama bibia nso watimi akoye me patro anwumere ya me no kase no Odia no akwa ne say ya malaria ana edokro pa me kamfu to na kamala mix no e de ma sansom na de tie ne sam ya onsa no eno na ha opa eno e to na kamala mix no ana chese eje wo na fe no etimi asiesie wo kama beboa wo pa ama de tie ne sa onsa ne nyina no eno som atimi afri wo kama entena nyimre no e to na kamala mix no ana mo onsa Mua malaria ana fedi atene sa typhoid fever no me come for the mama se mononum bina fe entimi mua ama bibia nsom entimi nkoye kama yedi nkoma no ma me mfanto no se won kasa wo de no akwakoba ne se omogya ne so te ama chese oya de kakra bi no abre to da bi no ani so nyina ya utum sanso no ana oba wo bu nsa mogya no entimi maya enom aye donne good life about tonic no ana me come for the mama no be ebe hihye dipadua ne kama ama chese system no bi antokuro da bia na etimi afele ama chese wabɔ wedie ne ma se totwe te sasomra ɔno nso atare abo ye fene se na ntwa so akine entini nyina no eye donne good life about tonic no and make come for the ama kama hyane nso esem no na odi donne ko bi tese no and e kan eya mama no fe no me ba chode ye tene se mu sisi ta yam ya atoda bia obon se o yama ayeden pa obi ohono ma ne yembebom sa obi nso de no na chase na funo aye se kutu be kasa bia konto na butu na nem ne nyina no ene se no cheki asade e na fedi etie ne sa amaman no adori ni padua no enti nonom donne ko bi tesene be ebeboa wo pa be ma wonum bie ama na yi wo sisimu amaman no na wo de donne ka ba mecha no etimi dia soso kama we no na ye mecha of the moment onum bia beboa wo ama adwuma ne nyina no etimi akoye kama eno na ye donne ka ba mecha no me se we na ye edura ama emema se oba ejiji udie to ma ni kokuma me no agye me de me pe donsin mu ya me pe donsin mo shawama no eya ma ne nya hye na saudi ma me pai ene donsin mu ni nyina no obo se ene ye be ko KFC obema ojiji wo enkakra kra kese de wo hihye no odwiri guo no enti wo hihye no odwiri gu a esa nso odwiri no gu esa obone hwe opotiri kra esa obonu pompalu pabo esa obonu kofi konobo esa obonu kofi kowu next time no obedis carbon so obedaji all the nyina no odwene won se bra direct de on fan chami o entini nyina no eye donne keba me chana ana wadama me kamfo de am na nwumre sa no mpi ebeboa wo pa ama cheso oba jeje wudi a won som otimi ato ka we no eye dura aboa ama mema me ba to anwode nyina baba bi atonton no pia no obenya donne kenuro de bi atimi ato ba wo taka fam ha sam eye donne kamala mex no se eye donne good life about tonic no sa eye donne ko bi tes no ena fe donne ka ba me chane nyina no wadama oba Otec FM ha ma me mfonto no san obetimi anya nduro ne nyina bi wa ha na fe won so watimi ato ama bebia nso no etimi akoye kama ya no hyene nso esa eye Diamond Scientific Herba and Research Clinic ana amade de tie ne sem eye donne kenuro no etimi aba kama enti wode no sa o performula no oba na gie dia sese no true time o te wo kana numbers ni nie Fred doctors no on be ma formula me se eye chire din formula eye pakum pampalu pabo formula en wode ma we no eye wicked bo pa ene de o die no na wo hu se bibia be etimi akoye de ma 0246 727 677 0246 727 677 and 0249 208 252 ɛno ɛyɛ Diamond Scientific Bar and Research Clinic common numbers no ɛna mede ato anim kama enti bɔmmɔden no afei no wɔn nso atumi afrɛ mpanimfoɔ no afei nkɔmmɔdidiɛ no nyina no atumi atoa so kama yɛnwura mu no afei no yɛmfa stories awodoɔ aka no nyina ɛno nso ntimi mmra ntimi adama mommra no afei no monlike na monhyɛ mfama yɛ kama ɔba na yɛ Otec 102.9FM Facebook no ɛna YouTube no yɛ Otec Sports baabi a wohu yɛ bia no wɔn nso wotumi alike no afei no wahyɛ ne kama ɛde ama yɛ ɛna anwummere no mebatwɔ menhyɛ nsɛm no ase na deɛ firi Manchester United bɔbɔ ko no ma owura ne de Michael Carrick ɛyɛ Chesapani a ɔno ate dugout de ma Manchester bɔbɔ ko no na ɛna anwummere ma memfo nto dwa ɛsɛ United team no me confirm the amount say United bobo kono ebebo mode na fe me pacho omo Premier League no omo nsom timi bia no ama bibia nso no timi akwe kama na no ana ne already did Michael Carrick nso no wadin komo pa ama bibia nso no timi ankoso kama eno no already did Michael Carrick on United transfers no ɔse nokure ne Manchester ɛtwa no musam ɔmbɛtumi strengthen squad ne BM na fe no deɛ tene sɛ 1 or 2 spaces bi wɔ hɔ a ɔmatumi afele ama bebia nso no ɛtumi akɔe ɔmo hwɛ no ɛsɛm ɔmbɛnya deɛ tene sɛ opportunities awodoɔ ɛwɔ transfer market no so na fe ɔmo de atɔ players awodoɔ de ɔmo ba ɛsan sɛ United team no adeɛ baako ne sɛ deɛ ɔmo nim no ɛyɛ win na kyɛ sɛ Manchester nso no ɔmo nim enti ɔmo hwɛ no sɛ signings awodoɔ a bɛbatɔ ɔmo yɛ nyina no ɛbɛboa club ne pa na fe no ɛyɛ this season no ɛnneɛma no nso atumi akɔso kama ɛno ɛyɛ owura ne dede Michael Carrick on owura ne dede Marcus Rashford no bɛbatɔ papa ne dede Carrick ɛsɛ yɛnkam wɔ bia so ntemente ɛsɛ Rashford waba na ɔba back no wɔbɛtumi akasa boy no why fantastically war enti bona wapano the tennis omo wianom say United bobo kono right for some abeboa ama bibia nso no etimi ankoye wase boy ne boy no or enjoy the football no boy ohwe nanimu a utimi say yes right for an ankasa no o look fit anafe or you sharp or sign you stronger into or you ready to play into say Manchester bobo kono o mani anche say o run it the right for nso no or banana chesem or you in fine shape and ay kakra na eba and you didn't answer to be ama baby and sono at me akwe me pacho tim news no and say Carrick say yanka am wo bia suntemente as a car dalo and afe Benjamin Shasko omunyina no I back I will training now say any man some to me on my time the no mamen confirm some ura na nkasa no the tenison o check here lectures one so no enkram ensenka no and say game on mobile bone de owura ne tin and me fanto no samatan select no ono so aye outer ontimi mobi eno aye kakra eba owura ne tin and Mason Mount no mamen confirm some aye player no yes on one kasa so no and some aye outer no aye kakra eba and ye didn't you know some ultimate about Michael Carrick say player ni didn't mount no or pick a little knock no mama no drama BNM deɛ no ɛne sɛ adeɛ no nkasanya de kɛseɛ bia ɛnto mo hwɛ ha wa owura ne din ne Mason Mount no ɛyɛ ne ho nsom bɛtumi atɔ no na afɛ adwuma no nyina no ɔno nsom atumi atoa so kama ɛno ɛyɛ kakra na anwummere ɛba ɛne ɛde ne nyina nsom atumi de ama mo no ma me ne nkɔmmɔ ɛwɔ Chelsea bɔbɔ ko no mo na mepa Chelsea team no yɛse still owura ne din Alonso no asɛsɛsɛ na nkasa no adwene no ɛyɛ yɛ ntanta de ama no onim sɛ Enzo Fernandez de wa making it clear the actual club and say opeso ko ebesine say Chelsea and club and did City agree deal ama Enzo Akono and na kwakoya boachibidi diamin senka and some rally did Alonso no bebacho on some latimia kasa nanu de abusane say Enzo no mo ya ne de and say oh Enzo Chelsea player or say or your top player na adia bako betimi aka no and say boy na nkasa no o train war and offense boy no utimu say yes on it ni nyina no said de ma no som atimi akono integration na timi akoye am owura ne tin and Enzo so no despite some and some do boy no onuan so boy won it ne bonde ama chese bebia nso atimi akoso club and did Chelsea and some happy as omanya player ne din ade de tennis Enzo no na omo hwe no some player no on some abetimi get ready na fe Monday game a do man no boy no some atimi agina mo na chese bebia nso no atimi akoso kama enum aye kakra owura ne tin Ade Jabi Alonso mebacho odi tudwa ama bibia nso no eno nso atimi akwe na Chelsea one man no enkra me se kana na anyemre no ade se Leeds United bobo kono se amaba beka Nottingham Forest ho for striker ne tede Liam Delap mebacho mame fantu anem ese mababa ye story ese club banitede Nottingham Forest no epe Liam Delap na de empe na anyemre no ene se Leeds yes, almost watching Omuti, Liam Delap Sansono, and Everton the toughest and some and Cram and Seka, and some almost at one corner. I shall almost say Delapano, say a Quanco Damona Feno, almost some Ebetimia Bow Ramua, Mebato Club and it did Everton Sono, Ebetimia Jumani Nana Fit Delapano, almost some Latimia Cano, and no, a club Same Pato Liam Delapano, almost some I shall almost Amon Sansobetimia Cano, Ama Bibian some Latimia Koya did in and some tibidi atoja mamen fanto ne mo se tim sawodo ne koso hwe ne mo se ente bia Premier League no ba be chance no fa bia timi akwe no obi e make sure ese obemiamia ne tim ne mu ye ama bibia nso atimi akoso Liverpool bobo ko no on se amaton players awodo amwo moko ebia fifiri ho ama chesem players awodo pina no amon som apeso moko mamen confirm ese uram e wo Brighton and Hove Albion Memacho player ni di ade Yankuba Minte. Dia men say ka and it's a Liverpool team no. Yes, ama make offer at the room our Brighton for Yankuba Minta. Enti the Apano and it's a Liverpool Bobo Kono and Cram in second and big down with the Ramo. Our Brighton a worth £50 million no. Yes, Brighton Bobo Kono. I must say, yeah, prepare. Na Premier League ni yakwakobo na wo twen ama na ba be do this time na wo twen ma ne be do this time no wan ane yen konkoto ne enti Brighton team no almost say offer Liverpool de beba no se enye offer mu odro wa bra mu pagya sika no ombetimi de anya de tenesem aye player foforo e de na ba omonye ne china enti £50 million meba to Liverpool sum mebekiye e de come Brighton for Yankuba Minte no ma me mfanto no say ya turning it down ama Liverpool so no sem amokwa kire na fe no omotimi ya adwuma ne ye kama eno aye kakra na anwumre eba ene ya de nyina no eno sum timi de atodwa no na Manchester City ego so players awodo de omaba na anwumre Chelsea City team no yeso mawram our Palmares na amukọ Palmares a mamen fanto no say yase akwada ketewa bi ne tin no aye Alan Elias boy no yeso 22 years na ball obobo so ofui no Brazil ni a wasane mbobo de enye bete enkra men say kan say Palmares bobo kono yase amu value boy no 100 million euros and Cram and second City team no 18 commercial orality at the Alan Elias no bebacho ombetimi tin common fe no the player na babe show mo team no mo ama bibian som atimi akoya ya tene nyina anu som atimi atodwa na still me ginem awo City bobo kono no mamen confirm in Francho Enzo Maresca players awodo e de mo ba wa bra me pacho voida orality ade Rodri mo ane Bernardo Silva matimi agija atimi ato won mo nyina no lecture matimia fele amane nyina nso no etimia koso kama eno ana chinchine na no yaso City atoto omania kwakowremo awade yetene se club and it Liverpool yese Alexis McAllister hey one player Enzo Maresca no o feeling pa enti Maresca na ye na adwene ese onya Alexis McAllister na onya Enzo Fernandez de kanwa Argentina for me no daha omo na ye adwuma no edema Lionel Messi e wo World Cup na se e ma chese adwuma ni nyina no eno nsem atimi ko ye kama enti de wo no ene sem owura ne tin ade de yetene se Enzo Maresca nso no yes wa identify Alexis McAllister esem onya boy no na fe onya Enzo de kan ho a be ba cho Chelsea anasem player City bobo ko no ombe good to go eno aya kakra be ba cho enanyimre etodwa ene ye de nyina nsem atimi de aba nemom de empa no ene se Liverpool team no yes omunya ready say Alexis McAllister no the woman say metimi agana manako esan se enche bia boy ne papa krampo no e de ba betu dwase ai makalisa no ne bane de Liverpool na na chesa fiwe ono mo hia bomo enti ade bi te se transfer ebe ba eye ne sama na e bia san ne ma no omo nsom abetwene o na mom te sama no ma men confirm se makalisa ne de enkra men se kan se boy ne be koso na Philip wo kono ono nsom atenem na fe wa ya adwuma ne kama enom aye kakre na anwumre etodwa ane yedene nyina nsom etimiri apono beba cho Newcastle bobo kono ama kwa babia ama ba be training complex a ebe cost wo 190 million pounds na de wo no ane sa yase uramo awo wu sentena ɛhɔ yɛ wu senten ɛyɛ hɔ enkra men sɛ kan sɛ wu senten hɔ estate no ana club banedin ade Newcastle yɛsɛ ɔmo akɔ ama sese na nkasa no ɔmo ba bɛhwɛ ɛsɛm ɔmo betumi ayɛ men's ɛno ayɛ elite men's academy na kyese facility no ɔmo nso atumi ayɛ ne kama ɛwɔ hɔ wɔ abra ne nyina no ɛno nso betumi ayɛ adwuma na kyese ne nyina no etumi aba so kama de men senka no ɛne sɛ ɔmo twɛn ɛsɛ planning permission no ɔmo nsa nso betumi aka na afɛ no ɔmo awɛ sɛ anya bia by 2029 30 no ne kyese o ma wie na fe Newcastle bobo kono ɛhɔ ɛbɛyɛ baabi aklaba no ɔmo nso ɛbɛwura na fe no ɔmo timi akɔ akɔdu ɔmo dwuma kama ne kyese beebi anso timi akɔso ɛno ɛyɛ kakra ɛba bɛma twɔ yɛnwuram ɛwɔ owura ne din ade Ronaldinho de access Morera Gaucho na so ye na fe yemfa nkomo pina no eno nso ntimi mra ukaya beba cho during the World Cup no ana me de ba beto wonum se Ronaldinho ane Italian Serie C side eno aye Ravenna no edi nkomo esem obewura na fe wakwa adwuma e de ama club ne kama me pacho deal ne nyina no owura ne de Ronaldinho awie ama de men se kan se na dwen no lecture se owura ne de Ronaldinho no aye club no nso abe present no wa bra ono ebe new signing e de amomo enti akwa Serie C no ama bibia nso atimi akoye Ronaldinho se ma me video no na fe ye ne nkomo no Dinho se no kranie ade ba ko betimi aka no ane se ono opesa question and last goal our Ravenna na fe bibia timi kwe esansem onu ankasa ne club no etena kuma so na fe game no still e won na no entim onu Ronaldinho lecture se obaya adwuma na fe no onu nsom atimi awrom kama despite sedin fie no enu nsom awo na anim nyina chese 46 years no ohwe still na no onu nsom abetimi ama bibi e de ama club ba na tim ade Ravenna eno aye kakra me ba cho eba ene edi ni nyina no enu nsom atimi ya todwa no meba cho story last week me be to dwa say Joao Pahinha ram ewa Elsa Benfica no deal ni nyina aye done enti say no aye sign seal done and dusted owura ne din ade Joao Pahinha anu some ram ewa Benfica na fe no wakwa akoya adwuma ne kama ma me mfa to dwa ese de eba no ene say package ni nyina no between 18 to 19 million euros and a club penetrated Benfica no beba cho omunsum atimi atua ade ama FC Bayern Munchen ama bibianso no enu nsum atimi akoye kama enu aye kakra na nyumre etodwa ene yedini nyina nsum atimi dia pama bibianso no enu nsum atimi akoye ne ento ba wadama like na face lecture se comments awudo ni nyina no once what me aba ama bebia nso atimi ankoye kama mamen koma no na fe no memfanto no se ene commercial power rankings omo de aba say team sawodo a me ba cho omo bo aden power asase so no empanifo ne de aba ba todwa ese clubs we no aye teams a omo bo aden pa direct image ni me ba cho o check Real Madrid a omo se Madrid bobo ko no say no omo ye chese 2.766 billion 2 billion 766 million dollars ana Madrid bobo kono almost say almost value amo eno na de eba bonsa de no 2.2 billion na chese ebi guachire ana fe Arsenal etosom yensa 1.7 Paris Saint-Germain bobo kono ana se Bayern Munchen bomo no me ba cho omonsom 1.7 Samsung ana PSG bobo kono 1.7 Manchester City and some 1.7 Channel so esa Liverpool 1.6 Samsung ana Manchester United de no 1.6 and some anya sem keto akra Chelsea team no 1.1 ana fe Borussia Dortmund so no 766 million na we kakra na nyimre etodwa ana dini nyina nsom timi aba enti de woman san aya boss ade madwede no omo na ne nam soro ho amane nyina no eno nsom timi akoya ya dini nyina eno nso timi de aba ma bebia nso no eno nsom timi akoya kama na yan diamante ose nokure ni ono ade ba ko convince ne ma no ba madwede no aye owura ne dini Jose Marino ose Marino efre no no afre na ose allo eno ose oh allo eno ose se diamante sa eno ose we se moi eno ose eh na Morino pa na eka French sa no ano se wi mon frère se Morino no se oh okay o se Morino French o frère no eka kire no e wa telephone so no e ma chese adwene bia no wo ese obekoti me no o ye convince ese oba obetimi ni Morino aya adwuma na o se san time owura ne didi Jose Morino e frère no na chese one ne di nkomo no uko Portugal time mu a na about 5 a.m. anu no say eh say pani te say Morino ahomache say ya samre no enkakura afe na wiema ye din wiema ye nyuno afe na enkakura nso de ntoma chechire no na afe watwe ne nemu kakra no Morino no anya time na 5 a.m. wa free a adentina meka no ade a kire Madrid entie no ana ma ono yantiomante no wantimi anka no amfa ma Madrid boboko no na Ibrahima Konate wase nani aje ese wapamado de tim no mo na de tie ne sem ono ankasa apa no bebi abetimi akoye na fe peneba wono no omo som atime successful together eno aye de tie ne sem mato de defender letting ade Ibrahim Akonate en wade sansam ne nyina eno som atime de apa no entimu a mo Facebook no so mo YouTube no so no video no twagu kama Franco Mastantuono wase eduru mebe no ono ahui ese Madrid onya bi mo enti ono ankasa no ene mpanimfo bedi nkomo na fe wabomaden se obewremo na wakwa ya adwuma no ade ama different club wa bro contact Madrid bobo no ye tene sana conversation no a friendly conversation eno boa ne pa ama this time no ono Franco Mastantuono ewremo e wa club panetin ade de wo no ene se Fiorentina ama bibia nso no etimi akwe ena anwumre de amensen ka ene se owura ne dini Matu Alemani anchese uram awa Atletico Madrid bobo kono oye penny pa ade mo no yese waba London na London na waba no oba be wie deals bi ama bibia timi akoye mame confirm say deals awura na ba be wie no Nicholas Jackson player back ko La Liga no opese osan kokobo bi yese Atletico Madrid peno ade na ka Alvarez anafe Alexander Soloton ho eno so danchen a Atletico Madrid players awudo bi de woman say Arsenal team no so pebe already did Julian Alvarez the amensen kan and it's still Arsenal team no interested say player no omunya na omobe fa ne passan so no na ATM yes Gabriel Jesus so no omo hia no say bibia betimi akoe na wanko de woman ye Julian Alvarez the no yes Atletico Madrid ameki proposal bi e de ama boy no miensa miensa and o maka kire no ese player no say openie pa we eno mo de guna ne mesa so mo ne wa contract number 1 and say player no opese ye transfer ne this summer ATM beji atumo na fe no o matimi a transfer no na mom so be transfer no e de na ma o rival club ba o ne La Liga no ala kia ye ensi da o enti no say eye bansa o nyimfiri na adwenem number 2 and say boy no ono ankasa no publicly omra na omra me admete ese niema bi oho awaye ya mistakes one fani die amfa ma Atletico Madrid bobo no ama chese bebia nso atimi akoso ama de mensen ka ene se wan hoye krampa okokoye ne sana ne cross no ombetimi ateso no afi no salary nso no etimi abafom na next season omatimi aton no e de ama club bia opeso okọ 3 ene se obetena na afi ne contractor ewo Atletico Madrid no ne nyina ba na wie ya na cheso mo nso no etimi agane kwan na cheso wakọ kama aba bibia etimi akoso Savinho ewrem awo Tottenham Hotspur package ne nyina ebeye around 100 million euros into person so no enya owura ne din ade Savinho amana ba be boadwuma aba bibia nso no etimi akoye kama ekwan ne wasade ya waboboa no ene wie yem fancy na fe the boss player ena nyimre ye wo bia no anya bogyafo nto aso.
All right. Na ya wadanti ya wasi di Vema Plus. Vema Plus Company Limited for Hong Kong. Vema Plus for the new 4 ɛna abadwama nso eduru ya wada bia Dr. Ray ba around na afi oba be kae enoma ahodo a ɛyɛ de boae die ntie wo se enum nnuro nan nti na nwumre yi so owa ha opani akwaba
legend mejoso
yeah say bia boko
ready adum so ho ye
adumara kwasini a ya ho ye pa Michelle Jack Michelle last week Thursday mama yeah na minia
the governor and the tetre
ai obviously do tena na be bia wu
and space we say young grow see ne young grow gra
this person na say you we use a travel froba
you customize
a travel froba anyway senior yeah more points akra na
me da say
say wa ha say Kofi wa ha Dimonza so wa ha na ya be hwe nsem nu sisi ai
okay legend me da say enche bushafo mo tie 102.9 Otec Royal Sports abusia Vama Plus Company Limited ne yaba enu bedin komo for wapo mo den ho me pa cho oti yenka a herbal pharmaceutical company a ye ndro makoma nan ye wo Prostavite ye wo X Drive ye wo Lito and ye wo Dinat capsules ye product ni na ye purely herbal product artificial additive bia enim inti onnom na nkofo how emrel na mum onnom e de asa ho yare bema otemenka o mema sam no enye de bia meba meka kyerɛw so o ma o mema sam no engina brane a ubotumi awo 3 4 5 umba kokora enya wo de a oba na onenete no oba no sabi onya nije bia emfa ma because impemu no omma ne nani enje impemu no omma oba no enrich orgasm oni nti a meba me no di nkomo se ye wonu bi aba ma wo sa wo ye ansa na omo ba ho enya oba enya na tenka happen keke e wo se obema no mu yeden e wo se otumi gina wona so eche e wo se intensity no sebi atopa no mu yehye ansa na oba no we feel said sebi one bema ehiem e wo mpem bema otimi nkapa obema no ahoɔden anim sebi ohun esane wontem obema no enche na adwodwo se wodi ente sa oni oba be hyema improvement bia emba oba no enya nige bia awonhyemudie nim nti e wo ma maka kyerɛ mo se omo ni omo kunu enda bie enye se ompani kunu no na mum se bema no be gyengyene no wompem nti no ene onkokora na kwa gyengyene no because se bema no oba kompem bema ubotu 1 seconds ubotu mesa no be wode bo oba no ohia some minute bi ansa no no ho esane no wonya na tenka nti se wontumi nkodu sa level no wontumi nkodu sa duration na eya wa ewotete oba no nti mesrawo se wo ho na esane wontem no obema na so ahoɔden anim no obema na entumi ensɔre ye no mema waduro ye fene X Drive capsules X Drive ne ye fene extra drive ene ye twa so iron X Drive capsules nti oti di nipa e kire dwuma ebo bema obe delay ejaculation o 10 15 20 minutes oboba dwuma the moment about one oba bia 10 15 20 minutes no oba ne sabi oye hwan ne ho besane no nti san dwuma no ena mepesa wo bo 1 minute ne da bi 2 minutes ne emwa 3 minutes ne emwa ono ne efo kodwo papa ono ne efo araba papa because sabi ho betume sano e 1 minute no de anyemoba na mom so mo oba nya satisfaction no it go beyond 1 minute ase se ba no de obetumi awo na me kan satisfaction a untumi en certify oba oniti amene wudi nkomo no se o mema sam no enkoye ma obema nim enya den ma wontini nim enya den wa masturbate agai so woni obi atwetwe obema chairman me pacho o mema sam no enya papa nti hwehwe X Drive nanom na entumi emwa o low sperm count ohunsuo entumi enyem oba untumi ntu badin uhia X Drive capsules o severe waist pains sebi atopane edisisie no enebu usisi eya woya sisie ni echia uhia X Drive papa wanya diabetes ana wanya pressure wanya stroke na miado wetu recover nem ahoɔden ni papa obema sam no enkoye edua homacha obema ensori bema bia wotemenka irrespective of your age I was say obema sora homachi bia nti say obema entumi sora homachi bia ka kire wo so wapomuden enkoye morning wood or morning erection for bema bia nti akwarakra ne ma menyem no so ye bema ne bema sorry wo ne ma meyem yemba no mo fie no 3 years 1 year 5 years no edua na pampo na sabi obo mo jonso ana ojonso bo se ne bema asori edua wia bo se ne bema asori because ne bema sorry at that stage means ne bema na wu inti bema obema sorry just obema wu inti wabotaki na chedodo watwe pimpinis na che enso obema emu adwuma misra wo hwehwe X Drive nom X Drive mame onom X Drive 1 month continuous yen 2 months continuous na hawo na aba no cholesterol na adeda wontiri no angwa na aye blockage ema mogya ne fu sene ye no anane ni nyina na mantiri no madawo na watumi edi agro na wankasa no nipedi no nya hoɔden sonko because the blood circulation ye adwuma ya oni bi na be call be manim na feeling tini no na obema na tumi aso na tumi gya ne naso na watumi abɔ adwuma oye bema enom quick action enkoto totondro bi asabi ede habebro enum bitters bia nom X drive capsules your numbers is 0244 370 702 0244 370 702 and 050 210 4343 050 210 4343 your product back for the Prostavite capsules mema nyina product obabia product now bema jonso oba jonso bema bi tie me ohwe me e live e Facebook ni how kese pan aya jonso ojonso bebre ade achi wa jonso ojonso na mu apa mienu ojonso strong smell bi de kire se bi pampa bi anu ye din de kire ojonso a ofilise ebi akem okotena se enchana jonso ade no okoda na joa obe jonso na dwuni nyina wanyi skra 45 asa na de achi bema bia waste princess anu ma we no hu se o prostate ni ayekese na ye prostate no eka ye sex organ ho nti bema bia betumi nya tenkane obada bema betumi anyem ba ejane prostate bema betumi develop muscles bema betumi elu enya da bema physique na ejina wo prostate ono ena yi hormones a e friend testosterone into untumi go without prostate bema bia ye kasa ye bema o prostate ma wo ye bema into se prostate ne eye kese a eye affect odwunso twa no ana se ema odwunso sep enye papa into di adanse se wo 10 years wo 15 years dwunso kanwa utumi kwa de show wo di agora odwunso e bakama onyonso memumpai odwonso a eba kama odakra onyonso asana onyonso na de achi ba ene wo 35 ene wo 40 ene wo 50 wo 60 years and above eduana do a edwonso nkro a ade ya che edwonso nkro a santampo so unum nsuo wanum nsuo so enyeye bikoni pedua ne hia nsuo wotumi afunction ye mesrawo prostate enlargement affected bema bia wedi abro 30 years unya clock 30 years going na mpato your insurance ma prostate so be your insurance na Prostavite capsules egu ko wan kan wo pe na odwonso egu no yenkofo mu de na urine retention se jonso de no be keep jonso ne kaka ontumi nkofo bo mu de na urine incontinence se jonso de no na so kogina bibia emma wan hwe be show rubber wan hwe de sika be ka prostate no de fe ne prostatectomy no mama bi ento bo modern na pe Prostavite capsules no Prostavite bibia be kama edi ama odwonso be ba ye oda odwonso bebra ebetwa na nyoma ai fine infection how bema bi hweme ana wotie me ne bema hu nyina ai rashes oba oni bema kompema hwe ne bema no rashes bi ho adwane enye ade ya nya infection ko a ne bema na mu keka no aye nsuo bi fimu eba okọ toilet no chema na nsuo bi fimu eba sebi ono oba krahia moja ewo ne simem na sperm sinim odwonso a moja ewom ono a ho bo se ne hwemu eye ne ya na aba no eye ne ya oti pens bi ewo ne bema mu bema gono syphilis na wonya no bomba na no Prostavite na fa bo ho ban no Prostavite fatu ase na bibia enye kama emfama oba onso odie no eye infections on se gono bi ewo ho chlamydia bi ewo ho syphilis bi ewo ho na mane kwa de gono betuma so ho for 5 years na onya we syphilis betuma wo ho over 10 years na onya we se bema bi anka nkire wa unhu da ubo se ebe se wase nyina ebe dia kwa wodiem akokọ so a lot of issues at the amount oba so infection so a untumi nwo so oba also infection so oba no se oba no why deformed and I say sebi oba no oba wo no why yarefo because of infection nkwalebu omani ehu ade nkwalebu asabi omosi ai bebre nkwalebu asabi omaso en develop ye nkwalebu asabi sebi omai bubuafo eye infection enna oba unya ekofa sa ha no ede eba gonorrhea and syphilis are very deadly inti so oba bi hwemi oba bi tie mi na gono won ho syphilis won ho insuo bi gugu no nka bi abana himfio sebi na so wakeka no severe one wotumi tia na ayekro one bema hyema no sum na se nyina awo na se eye ne ya sebi moja kura tumi fit ne hoba oba memfa ni agro oyo oba okọ public toilet so sebi ukwa mansaya wahwe heat ewo ukoto so can imagine enuma ebowra wase ene hawa edi ko wahimfio no prostavite mama aketesia no prostam mame na bon by from infection one be ma shema use be ma no nsuo nyina sane aba reason is say infection no ahaden awodie na no ama wawodie na ayeden nti nsuo no ko hete wo na nsuo se ka ebebie na ewuram no embie na hete na sasane chi eba me pa cho we enye normal so oba sa ha no bi wo ho untumi nyem mesraw bomoden na pe prostavite capsules unum prostavite infections na tete no junsom ha no ase betu na bibia aye fine at the amount ye we dre fe ne little capsules little no eye oba bia no enom bema bia ne enom wanum ewonka wamotuem ewonka bomod na pe little na nom emame halitosis ewo ho se wanum ewonka motuem wonka egu wanim ase papa emfa wo no wa ho ofe emfa no position so obi bɛn na wo kasa na wanum ewonka obi bɛn na wo ma wonsa so na sebi se otenka bɔne bi ewo ho pɛ na wonya adwen foforo bi e de ma wo se abapa yi se maami se ne mete ne dia se na ɔte ɔkɔso ba ka kyerɛ obi se asomesi ne ho wonka ho nanum ewonka ho halitosis egu ni pɛ ni mase untumi ngi obi anom fentu kwan untumi ngi obi amotuem emfentu kwan nti misraw wo de na woni dinani o oral hygiene me fe ni agro tutu scan na pa ene anwumre dware na sure kama woye wa nyina bi nanso still nka bi fi wo motuem ba nka bi fi wanum ba eye beyond sa process wi e wo sa onnom little capsules mbacho eye mowa ana afra wo mogya no emowa ana ba bloodstream bacteria ena e konso sa eye issues no ede ma no nti e kasa from man fie yem na eba sulfur compounds na produce no odi na as a rotten egg bi and a rotten fish as a nama apro ona kosu apro sebi kan kasanta kra wonte na mum de wona ne kasa na te sa de no nti wo hono ma eye biso obi oben obi openasem se me kasa menum nka te sen me home a ehon enka na te sen me shatade na me wura sebi wotenka wom etesen sa nipa no betumi aboa motuma assessment no na wahu se enka bi ewo ho ideally onipa bia no wonka nti se na onkogo hu anim ase no ayanum little capsules osanum little capsules no na boost immune system no edema onkwamwa no or red blood cells no or white blood cells enya hoden na tuma fight against any bacteria bia e be enta wo system no na bibia aye fine mo amodidi asedua gina mo bon heart burns for no e ha dwene numlito ebejai wa udidi area to break down ye thefen indigestion no numlito ebejai enum nka motuomka me pacho wo boost immune system na e ye little capsules and I make for edi amount your numbers 0244 370 702 0244 370 702 and 050 210 4343 050 210 4343 your last product defend dinat na yeda mana se baby girls no course na eba no massive yeda massive se ene wo se doc matimu aduro ne pa me wo secondary school ha me wo university ya mission adwuma me wo hanom mato dinat anom menstrual pains na ewo me ho so no ejai oba bi a wote menka se wode no menstrual pains akoto dinat unhia nchechiremu bia we enye kasatentin bia product very proven se wo yoba ubumunsa emaye ubumunsa wote yaw ana sebi o message no eba ba ko a 3 month 4 month na mba o message ebetwi etwetisi we develop fibroid wo de econom dinat capsules to dinat na nom oba no 12-13 years going obuninsa ote yaw wa complain ache wanom painkillers boma na to dinat mami a why family planning oyewe metrocycle no en ayebasa message no emma dinat oba bia no fichi komu hawo honom ohia dinat capsules watenka atekwa dinat capsules ena wonia inti yewo dinat yewo little yewo prostavite ena x drive herbal shop pharmacy shop bia product no available uko Kolinak herbal now to prostavite 3 docs yan choba ku free inti uko Kolinak herbal uto 3 packs of prostavite yan choba ku free na bibia fine unti bibia sa freni enu ni nkomo 0244 370 702 0244 370 702 and 050 210 4343 050 210 4343.
ibia kawo wa no abene wangela no me no magbo no obi mauna ye mawa saminya lona mrade sa onga gemi isi nehi draw plome nehi leke wose kono bo yawe kwade moken dino kasi silimo mawa mi pa ne mado mi uno awo mo ane manu ibia awo bema
yeah, so yabedam asibim na yatoa dwumade no so na ontwe abo apan sima and 9 Otec 102.9 sir akwaba wokode
Kanu meje so me ho ye na won so
na me adom oh yeah for sure yeah senior
senior
ze bia bokode
oh ba dia daro ma odina che ti ye dia hweye ni tatoa na akuwiese no mani bie
mo
ti ye ginam
fantastic and I think about 4 hours ago and one of the most popular African blogs on social media from Africa Facts Zone X was very vibrant on Facebook. So almost tweeting, almost throw about Africa, stories around Africa, things that are happening in Africa. So maybe a story will be say football, say social life, say entertainment, there. Almost throw stories, almost 100% of almost tweets, almost posts about Africa, between every north, south, east, west, wherever. Now and then almost far Ghana story be, and almost post too. I'll say South African coach Eric Tinkler has complained about the poor state of football pitches in Ghana. He stated that players can't improve when they play on poor pitches because it affects their performance. And Omuwie said he manages Ghanaian club Asante Kotoko. Now, as if that is not enough, comment section na kohwe de ekoso wo ho. Eho no ye Ghana ni a wo de won sabe kata wani. Ana obe si utre ase. Whilst reading comments, it was embarrassing. Very embarrassing. Comment section also flooded by South Africans. And so embarrassing.
So
embarrassing. So embarrassing. And they are 4 hours ago.
Okay.
Obi say na Eric Tinkler pa countries papa wa Africa nyina wanya be bia nkochi se Ghana.
So there's one also in
Obi kura say oba Ghana na nsia 1 month ni nanimo nyini at once.
Oba kokra mo.
Oba kokra dem kra.
And the name say football yi o matwe aboso.
Obi say I'm even surprised Ghana has a league.
On the go too far.
Also a South African.
On the time na aka.
Omni ye wasem. Si ya Robbie Fitabi o Cape Coast. Say Cape Coast.
Sure. I think say
if you want money yet
one of the most reasonable comments me who under post ni obi an can say West Africa for a year and fight local league serious. In the league be an EPL. I say West Africa is still sleeping on local football. To them, football is EPL. Yes,
okay. To all of us, and our supporters, and our administrators, and our what do you know? Kabum,
Parliament.
Say the anymore EPL.
So I mean, majority EPL and the local league. Now obviously, so they make it conclusion now because the Ghana for pay Premier League, a chain the local, even though there's no research but listen to this. Meanwhile, most Ghanaian players play in abroad than the SA ones, which means the problem is not the stadiums. Until Obisu says South Africa for no yeah, Ghana for upon all these poor pitches, bad pitches, yet me produce bigger players. Momukobobo abrocheni ade. Echen almost South Africa for how far, and also. So no, but what it means is that we can even produce far more bigger and better players. That is all we can say. My end stay mediocre and kase because it will produce bigger players. Change South Africa and all is well. There be. Anyway, senior, mama yen tinsimwe.
No say ne answer no. Meaning say Cambodia the answer no say move follow ya.
Cambodia the no na jo. Ye point am nam kwan su kofi na. Once a Mickey Charles has shots yes spread it with caption be our best Mickey and story there. Voice note crack home.
Mickey
Nipana or or send or real hope do send Nipa Ghana ni bi war auditorium ho. Into only picture of Nipana presentation or and also audio count. I'm saying, and one be better Mickey so phone so on so piano so. Now, boy, no, send a real wow, who no. I hosem, senior. It is not well. It is not well.
And I'm saying, I call a Cambodia Premier League workshop. Teachings, some rules and regulations for this season, and some corruption, any say bribery, match fixing. Omako Pija Kate Alberto so say Ghana match fixing there. I'm saying, hey, Kate, well, actually.
Okay, senior, Mama Yonkwe,
on the eve of your Congress.
That's how doing now.
But basically, Sena. Omu yusu ye case as example. Edi achire omunko for the need to stay away from practices And to hear PowerPoint presentation project and also and I think it was a story na ubi a file. Media house been a file or something like that. And ana Oma picky story but whatever be the case, Eddie to in a bad light. Enti omuni anini yekra ade bechi amaya Congress
a public document ade da internet
the corruption cases na de no man use platini ni se blata mudi
choices
so omudi na make my off pitch
okay
keys, but
almost on the field near
maybe almost match fixing there
match fixing the be brave ho Mwa pass Ghana de no betam ye Cambodia. Omuni ani ni ye. Omo anya de.
Obi akobo mama obuko agina yi.
Omuni ani ni ye kra.
Cambodia na honyo kra. By that time Ghana a lot of policemen they call for peacekeeping. Amom ko safeguard the colony wono. Ti na for example I say na ombehwa here Kofi. Omni ti nti ombe example.
Oni ti na okoye ni say. Okay.
In a way, once we might take positives from it. Say, nay, the whole standard or baby, in a bad light. It means that it's all set up. Now, say, on your money, and for an example for and maybe they are also giving
story no crowd. The story was about the Lusu as a result of bribery and match fixing, all those things. Well. All right. Sini I was Kwamuda ho.
Mionko.
And yes, we dear was saying, you know, I can boom na before say best start ya grow no crown Kanu. Yama union has been 4 years.
Okay, so is it officially Oma
communication? Oma issue statement. That's how even announcement crowd on any idea. Nyamemfa uru akwabna kesi crazy na Union has been for Yamo Yako. And Uru Akwabna Kesi, the late Nebusia for na Dofuna. Kanu
especially to the sports
absolutely.
And
BYT
squad Nina
Franco
Dr. Frank
may you Dr.
Dr. Frank
Dr. Franco Uswansa
Andy
Mickey
Tony Montana actually say no
achieve here honorable
say woman
honorable achieve
big loss,
tragic loss,
big one.
In fact, I know me who story. No first time who is will be post to tech staff platforms. So, there will be comment. How? Because really,
me modi me who.
How? Better now the story be say diagram of 42 to say so.
Na some copy confirmation.
Me cry there. Says candy me who no around 2 a.m.
Yeah, they don't know.
Yes. Say we have an announcement to go to say assembly senior and 9:30 10 move baby. So but me I didn't want to believe it. Intimidate me ja crash I could die. But me that sorry you know. And I mean who messages PR a man for ane post no can na idea so we are with them very difficult times. It's not easy.
One of my mates, Mekai those days now were Poly. Yeah, final year on a Winnie Entertainment Commissioner.
Okay.
On a host to entertainment program at Kesben. I think right after school because now in our campus radio. Yeah, Mr. Bones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And I remember back then. Now there was a story around campus. Ne papa ne Kesben. Is it Kesben ba? But me show me ya me ben no me show ni subani yi me show na yi a I was putting out some doubts that
and then now we are Danny Jose Morino no.
But I mean he was a friend, more or less like a brother. Later conversation go by say yes, true say papa na funding education. He was more or less like a family, like we're related. So we school amethyst where more cares, but and he has been there till and they are so. It's me teen news, you know. First person, Marjorie could see you so, Boons. I was like, wow. Then of course, is it true? Then they were later. I mean, no say blocks are casing near their reporting near them is the BCS. T. Nyame fan a currency, but for to the family ne Kesben Abusuya and a group of companies ne omunyina no we sure omunyina all the best
sure nyame kan mu ho was abri we
yeah difficult moments
enye bra emu ye better ti nyame kan mu say nyankopon
it was a bit so Asante Kotoko because once upon a time no Kotoko
sure
management member
sure
I think board crowd call board so pay
some say oma befikasi mkra
okay
abebo
Charlie we Terrible news, pa. Terrible news.
Terrible.
Anyway, life goes on.
Eti nyame nkom. Dia me mesre free nyame ho amom wo sabri mu aye se nyankopon boy no Kanu boy refie bi bataye ho. Se nye sa refie na nke be yedin because we say asem bitimi to. But ebre konenim no na gradually na pain ne kofom. Na nyame na wo kwan ofaso o ma ye retimi free kakra. Ba u say omu boom kutodwemu ankasa ne de
It take time.
It takes a lot more time and sana pain ne be ko form kra ko. So nti de betimi aka say nyame nkom.
That's right.
Sure.
That's right.
All right. Nti
Premier League started
a reaction. Sure.
And then me say yeah top 4 and top 6. Top 6, right?
Me may top 5.
Top 5. No, like me set standards na you who
See top 5. Top 5 is okay.
Top 6. Yes,
the Premier League now be top 6 is here. And I am the top 4.
6 no one real do be be kan we bia na anye top.
And your top 4. You're limiting it to top 4. That's all.
Sir.
Top 4 enough, yeah.
Okay. Mr. Osei Akoto Kanu.
Fans be brave. Fans be there.
Me show him sa. Na me dream home baby am the Manchester United bet to new reaction, but we will get there. Inti.
Oh, they are be second.
Pierre kakre bisa.
Premier League na be second.
Okay.
But I mean Arsenal na be jinti, yeah be second.
Okay.
You list mistake. Boy, you be boss sa.
Hey.
As the matron na.
Zao.
Wabo
Arsenal be tawo mutu sa.
We bet Arsenal to. Okay. Can you say baby a yigina yi de gradually top leagues ni na start ya no. Last week and La Liga started. This weekend EPL, French League, Italian Serie A ni na be started this weekend. Na next weekend Bundesliga no so started. Ba un say de bia no Kanu ya na me disa nkomo we. Ye nya start season no. Ye wo leagues ni bi ohodoma so easy to predict. For example, Bundesliga is last season. Bayern winning here with I think 4 matches to go, say, with some games to go. PSG, I think they did the same thing. France. Oh, say this.
Do a bit of challenge from
absolutely
at a point.
Yes. But eventually, I mean, they had to lose and they won it. And now, you best start new season. It's difficult to pick Team B in the French league. Now, what show quality? Our more on the field in terms of playing body, even on the bench. Now here preparations and all the factors it's difficult to pick one team. Say we are real about challenge PSG, AJ, the French league. If it happens, be one of those surprises like the RC Lens in last season. But unfortunately for them, coach in Israel Pierre Sage about Crystal Palace. Top Mola na take over. Newman, even though in the Super Cup or share PSG there, but when the main season starts, Kanu and come on, different. So easily you can predict, say PSG they have to lose, Bayern they have to lose a war Bundesliga in Spain they close. On say the city. And now say offer Scudetto non so. To some extent, you bet me I say close because even last season Inter Milan edge and Kanu now so mo fight push ya they call the final stages but you league no na Inter Milan edge just a point and beat Napoli so me say just a point like so 87 for Inter Milan and then 76 for Napoli, I would be second. But the challenge with Napoli ni say Antonio Conte Max Allegri naba or starting new project. Of course, in terms of Scudetto ni there, you say Allegri a winner when it comes to the Scudetto. But the challenge say offer team no na time when you're so far, even with the players around, as to say obetimi ahyehyɛ team a ebe compete na overtake Christian de no ewo Inter no the big question now. Me sure say it's even difficult for Allegri to answer. But Amorim about no so abefa AC Milan. So you have Allegri, Christian, Allegri with Napoli. And Spalletti Sukraba Juve. And Amorim aba AC Milan. And these are the coaches are Christian any omukwa compete. In fact, Ofa Allegri dia any Luciano Spalletti moi any Christian level on yomo. But in terms of project, I think say ne dieno e wonanim enti bia obema Inter sa slight edge no over the other teams. But it is some way somehow open based on how Inter, Napoli and all these clubs above from last season abepimne. Come home with Fabregas, but Kanu unse Drew baby na stages neso for certain clubs. If you beat me push be Rema be surprise like last season at some point. No me call run be with surprising performance no. And because of that at some point the teams be create Chelsea Fabregas and eventually decided it's all better now. They were not willing to let him leave any idea. So quite open. But I think say you can predict say Inter was a slight edge no. And heavy there. And La Liga ne there second a straight competition between Barcelona and Real Madrid. And this weekend Omoba. So Saturday Madrid be ball against Espanyol. And then on Sunday Barca travel kobo Elche. Enti Omoba joining the different atmosphere be La Liga especially from this weekend corner. Even though on paper Mama Barcelona that slight edge in this project no is ahead, but the Mourinho factor and Madrid a side that untimi underrate on any day into a close a open. Even though on paper I mean no share project no ni idea o de Barca ni Hansi Flick de nbe to nanim kakra nti Kanu other leagues ni de ye be twen on ni ahwe but the EPL mama pick me first phone ni nwie na me justify na maka Arsenal match ni kakra bi na says kandiaba enti ya no prompt me senior so me first four 5 year wa me anyi dia manfo bi ni mbenya problem but any Arsenal first I said, can you see any 4?
Then was 6 now.
Okay, you're 6.
6 okay, and you've been being baby abeshe. But Arsenal on paper, maybe on bet first. I'll still put City our third position. Second. Third, not because me Chelsea, but I'll put Chelsea there. Fourth, United. Fifth, Liverpool. And it be a 6 Minfama space. Inti Kanu, this is it. Liverpool, Arsenal, City, Chelsea, United, Liverpool, Spurs. The top 6. I mean justifying it briefly.
But sir, Unyabu Trenabu Bona.
Okay.
You keep your records.
All right. Arsenal first.
Inti number 1 here.
Arsenal.
2
Man City.
Okay. And our third position here.
Chelsea.
Okay. Chelsea. Chelsea, no. I tell you, Alonso Mwa. Alonso. And our fourth here. What's the fourth here,
Manchester United.
Man United, okay. Fifth, no, by Liverpool. Nafi.
Seaside Spurs.
Okay, all right.
I'm on for us enemy cool.
Oh, Dabi. Obiano.
Say ni dream baby I made Chelsea at no name Yagi. Kanu. Kanu on person be can
na wo so ne na aduna ka de Chelsea beto
there be say media me
wo so ne na aduna ka de Chelsea beto
so me my media
ono be media
na media nti
ba me see baby a wodi mbe ya adua Chelsea position dem kwa de wodi me nya atwe
je say wa hu sa asem wo ho
wa asem bia ni me say me be justify me be justify e bia yenwie ni nyina ne ba de be kan Kanu ye de be kwa akɔhyɛ kyena okay na me reason ya me de picky Arsenal say be defend the Premier League no any Kanu. I think say ye wo seasons bi o honom na say e bana uhwe dynamics na uhwe teams ni bia ho den anywhere they are coming from any baby o madu sesia now the tutu ho din komo na chat na dey a ekoto bi mu nan so. But of course this is football season na Leicester ebeji Premier League no obi anwe ho da say Leicester ebeji, so we have surprises, uncertainties in the game. But Kanu, because of consistency I give it to Arsenal. That is my first reason. Ofa field no swa. From the technical team, ebe pin playing body. Bare 95% of them are still there. Notable absentees no, and I almost free mbe why on the field. Ebe Trossard mi boy. And no makofa Christos Abba. So why no? Even in the Super Cup, Shield no. Is it the same as the Super Cup? Aha. Oh, enti omu consistency ni wo on the field and the manager. And Kanu ye kan make us a chart bitimi to beto. See a picking managers now, unlike last season. Na ye kona Kanu na obo atete dia because Pep Guardiola wo honti. Now intimi rating above the managers are likely so be competing for the title. But today Pep is no more. Yemfana Arteta versus Enzo Maresca in the game, even in the Premier League. Kanu say levels ninja the same. Maresca is below Arteta. So for Liverpool so when a coach say Irola, he comes nowhere close to Arteta. See in the game. One say the city. And now why be? Ye fa space in Pokradia, Roberto Di Zerbi, on what you be di be 5 so baby be any tia no be urema. Oh, what I say? Di Zerbi cannot be compared to Mikel Arteta. One I'm money in Chelsea. Enzo Alonso. Kanu. Of course, Alonso winning the Bundesliga with Leverkusen. But to compete in the Premier League against Pep no now be Peria eventually we're winning it here. I don't think that wait me I can say Alonso and Sonny Arteta yepe. So if for nothing at all, we have big teams ni na no managers or more parade no see coaching come back to the dressing room. Now already the way a game biko. No one find the experience in the game, the technical know-how, emra on the table, any changes be to get the team going. I don't think so. Be to me trust all the other managers Yamabobo Bosui ahead of Mikel Arteta. Until they have it. Oh, say they sit here. Until I think that our project now is just above everybody as we speak. Until ayomo dia to lose. Ayomodia to lose. Me the City has 2 seconds. Kanu. The entire me the Man City has 2 seconds. Yes, and yeah, because us now better players on the field. A chain. Manchester City, no. But in terms of the coaches, yes, I think I will put Arteta ahead of Maresca. But Kanu, the big issue. With City now, number one, Pep absence. 2, Rodri. And as we speak, it doesn't look like City any clear way be to sign Rodri replacement. And into our last year stories no. Oh no atino aboso esenko munya bi amaka Leicester Enzo Maresca pe ena unya Enzo Fernandez nzo ankope. You see, so it appears they are looking around. But who to replace Rodri? Even under Pep Guardiola, Kanu Rodri prior no you gap I the better City team nim. Until Rodri return no ni ntimi feel City the way I need feel omo under Pep Guardiola. Enti Kanu Pep nkwa absence no eye huge thing we den ebenya nsunsu aso ewo mo so. I think it be a miracle for Maresca to quickly stand in and win the league. It be surprising to say the Chelsea, PSG 3-0, AJ Club World Cup, no, maybe something like that. But on paper, Kanu, if you look at the issues, what do you say? In the Shield, Community Shield, or the Kusan of Ecoball right back, who's a Pep no money, actually no money, Matheus Nunes. Right back
one, yeah.
That's even another issue. As to say Kusanov, ebetimi mouse top level performance right back one. I am not sure. But center back there, I think is solid. On City.
Sure.
And I was looking at City lineup no against Arsenal. And clearly, utumu say even players like Semenyo, Doku, Foden, Mo and the likes, they are not Foden crowd say even under Pep last season na the performance na conform. But Doku, Semenyo, they didn't appear like the same players under Pep last season. So in terms of players they have in Maguire, Nico Gonzalez, Ryan Cherky, Foden, Haaland, even in goalkeeping they still have Donnarumma. Nti Kanu omo a group of players ebetimi abase with a little touch you'll be good to go ebetimi afa. Enunti na me de omo to second one.
All right.
Because on any day omo parody omo first 11 ebetimi compete with any team in the Premier League. But the problem is the Pep factor. Bernardo anyhow, Rodri anyhow. Wamu de betimi ayese adwuma no. City is basically transiting from an era to another era, which means a bet to my so into namdi my bet 2 second. No. Okay. Number 3, Chelsea. May any brief. Can one thing I'm sure of ASA Chelsea this season be better than last season Chelsea. Because my follow preseason at some point now the rate at which Chelsea consider goals maybe can't waha. But in the last 2 games against Milan and against Real Sociedad, Chelsea share 6 and conceded just 1 against Sociedad. And no share 3-1. They won 3-0 against AC Milan and a 3-1 against Sociedad. And now we share how I was setting up now. Kanu, it was basically going to be like those days our Leverkusen sa ne 3-4-3 no. But not personnel be ewomua na yeboboso ha say they will go for others to come in. For example, if everything is said and done, when we say Alonso didn't come about Enzo Fernandez or say they are happy with him and problem bien. So if he stays alongside Caicedo, with Palestrani, Pep Chavaria, Gusto is still around, and Rhys James is there, Levi Cowell, Lacra, Morgan Rogers, Kupama, Pedro Neto, why be na me more ni said than Warbeck ni hende.
Oh, na the president Mudrik mu now.
Oh, so mu dey be obi o why be jom kwa munye part of the main plan. Enti Kanu Chelsea squad no be improve this season.
Okay.
Based on signings or my. And say Maresca free one kofa asem baye because McFarlane, Rossinia mo and be a hechra. Today it is Alonso. Who is a Premier League winner ever Germany in Oba.
Premier League.
And so I do Bundesliga.
Bundesliga and Premier League.
Okay, say
Wadi League. Wadi League, but only Premier League. Premier.
It can basically, I think that Chelsea be improving and they will push up.
All right.
My mom third position. United. The I'm the United above fourth. Ne say. Me sure if Carrick now. Obey last season any boy the same performance any be who dia.
But you're sure of Alonso there?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Some is my hair Alonso. And my hair pre-season. Some by United there is all me kind of Kenny. My hair United is so struggling against the likes of AC Milan. First game no chrome one boy Leeds.
Wrexham.
Second game no Leeds no.
Second Leeds.
And also cry na semaba. Na semaba. Regulation time na 1-1. Kanu inti ma hwe carry team no e wo pre-season me husu ye.
Okay.
Even as we speak, in fin wo cry no. Some more bread to replace Casemiro. Bale badie sebe happy o, sen happy o, we can tell. And Carrick Metino was you they will need to improve. And was so more share or more improve certain areas. The same Carrick last week, 2 weeks ago, say last week, oh baby.
A man did concerns out. And I went, was in
how do you say Carrick?
The same Carrick. Maybe the same Carrick. Last week was your man to be cry. You are good to go.
Oh, but could 2 hours. Oh, I and was in I.
Also, the car. United are struggling to replace.
Maybe one among strike.
But only that Kukure at the other one count. As a Chelsea would replacement. You are ball. What to us? You
are my throw. My throw, dear.
That's a man you had to be able. I will be more.
Andri Santos.
Simple.
First year, myself.
Fourth one. Echnani abet to us.
Mate. All right. Sir,
Kanu.
For the room now.
Medase. Mamin Chamiamia. Nasi.
Nasi. The ball bang to one.
Nasi. Tafo Government Hospital no offseat.
Okay.
Me show fashion designer.
Oh, okay.
Mo ha sante o man ye shame correct one pa. Nensa no pe. O si liter menje mo sizes in family no.
Oh, 2XL.
E wo dey say 2XL. And ko fi dey be large ana. Ana ye fa X back.
Say ko fi o so da nyini huntum say o so kakra o.
Yeah, so
ba ko select XL.
Okay. It you dey ma menja no shop.
XL be bo no.
Na si, me na say nyami sharp pa.
All right, senior. Young Kanu.
Kanu, my main starting free. One of those issues are me did say a decided Premier League and I'm famra me top 6 no. The issue about open play goals in the last 2 seasons a bit of the discussion when it comes to Premier League no be our chances. Because Arsenal, who nearly won the league 2 seasons ago, who said in a fashion be Arsenal for no goals from set pieces, especially corner kicks. Now so pa. Last season, who said as a Premier League team biano, they decided on to baby because one year will be the show. TB 2 corner near Yiri Pila, near Yiri goalkeeper, near Chichirobi. Overkai, I think the worst of it we saw last season, United near Everton game.
Everton.
And they need too much. United Everton. And after that game, we saw a lot of discussions around how our referees now allow Masani Manokoswa as some of the form. Premier League in Ankasano, Eddie Omovede Taba, and I say the new rule and format on Peso Musu in the coming season, starting Yami Adumechine, on how referees will take action when he took on kicks and set pieces now. You tell who sa Rambo style of defending here, our boxing. But you see, across Europe, the whole of Europe, Premier League in Onkoan last season, goals almost 25.7%. 25.7%, which is 1/4 of the goals in the Premier League. No, now set pieces are direct free kick ne penalties in count, and that is 269 goals. 269 goals are you share the Premier League no man set pieces. Penalty in count and direct free kick in count.
Their corner.
Free kick
throwing.
Throwing corner free kick count but make direct free kick will be about
to net street.
And on count.
But will be across your back box.
Will be a pre no be a head no.
All right.
And a 269 goals, which is 25.7%. Almost 1/4 of goals in the Premier League in Akujina set pieces. Me sure say the direct one no clear can won the penalties na can one a bit more kwa 28% gra. It means that last season and Arsenal because Arsenal na omo na share sa goals no pa no. Throughout the season Arsenal shared 25 of those goals, 25. United were second highest. United shared 21 goals from set pieces free kick direct one any penalty in count. Now the man interesting is say Kanu we across Europe now Syria and the back closest. And also you bear 22% of goals And what the World Cup can rank World Cup record do the least which is around 17% of goals near from set pieces. Now a bad defenders were Arsenal defended better and I say everyone say best because consider only 7 goals from these same positions you can once only 7. Now Liverpool consider back 19 goals. Now the man you and me discussion be Chelsea for no ahwe anyade on betmas and say Chelsea Newcastle consider 17 set piece goals as been last season goals 17 both Chelsea and Newcastle will be 17. It means that defending was a problem for Chelsea and last season say the absence of Thiago Silva was felt and Levi Cool April for most part of the season. We have ball now for Fana airball any time about the Ashil ne bebum Josh Champon Senegal ni boy no sa ma omo nyina no bam ohun say defending no enye de yehunu from Chelsea omo a top club when it comes to defending from 2005 na ba nyina. So ebe evident that Chelsea ko game one. So mbenya bibia from this omo she goals at the other end because it is likely that ball better omo net team. And the difference between I think Chelsea shared 56 and conceded 50. The difference I think 6 or 7 in the whole season. It tells me say Saudi we say about football no. Now you try kwan to hold their clubs need be benefit. Unim, this is what they are saying. Almost say the focus will be on one. Players are omochi corner kick na baby year to free aban into two defenders. Because last season 20 omo review no 20 missed interventions of the VAR. 20 incidents or imagine senka VAR boom. VAR so be mo ke mu 5 EBF penalties. Ni nyina no echo to the blind side and also your reviews anima no. But this time you see defender wachi baby to corner kick ne free aba no. It means that your attention is on an attacker open so blocking from coming to attack the ball. And your man ref is no authority says sa anima ni nyina no ho kan so penalty penalize the defender no the defender no. This wachi and now the actually baby to corner kick na ba what problem. Say first in the past seasons no near her says sa nipa kro no ball no call baby ani achichere na. But you say the review of the law and say enye say nanka ball no be ko no keke. What if nanka no be man running abeshia ball no na wo chichere no. Because in the last 2 seasons anytime such decisions have come and I say scenarios have come the even say ye chichere no far post ba ball no eba ebia middle ho na say first pool ho ti chese nka enko no ho. But this time emrane sesanka kra say ebia wan chichere no far post wan ko betima tumika be shia ball no first pool ho na wo impede no. 2 players omo de omo sa mienu na chichere no ye hwe ball ni hwe bi pa won say player bi ho defender no de nsani mienu nyina rapo an attacker bi ho attempt to prevent the player from jumping any ebi kwa so obekwa attack ball no and also be penalized for it. But enema na ehu your man Arsenal any West Ham game no. say goalkeeper per se ono ji ede ne nsa kɔ ball ho na bia ya che ne nsa na tare no ho and ya blocking ne say man mpagya ne nsa no eno the rule still goes in the favor of the goalkeeper say your nsa no be restricted and enu ti na ntima nkɔ ball no ho a the advantage will be for you the goalkeeper but say pie na wo be pim defender and a defender na asha that block you and what bump into the defender and no the goal will stand goal never stand inti side defenders ne attackers na ye be boko na bi ma be block the path of the goalkeeper no enya de amra betwe na so na emum so make attempt via na ne obstruction na wo ye no ema goalkeeper na ntima mpagya ne nsa amfa anko ball no ho a na ye beje forward ya no. Now what it will change and say a team like Arsenal share more goals from such positions. Now, ultimately defend very well. Also from such position when on you're under attack. No? The possibility is say you say Arsenal over the first game of United near Arsenal born last season. When United lost that game, I think by 1 goal. You say Arsenal players Nankasano. No, that is 2 seasons ago. Omu impede Manchester United players be and some more head ball at the alternate team. Anytime Arsenal mum so ya under attack, na team be person was Gabriel and Saliba mum so you be almost obstructing attackers no. It is time I hear to allow the goal West Ham any Arsenal a buy you know. The same question and I'm for raise say but Arsenal has similar goals. So Arsenal risk the chance of and as or more risky conceding more goals from set pieces because a penalty will be awarded against you. And the teams also no multi defend very well against Arsenal. No. You also stand the risk because Arsenal no onim say they see as when it comes to our corner kicks. No. To one likely so best concede penalty and any advantage. Oh, Chelsea backline na me fear no. Whether Chelsea can change this to their advantage. It doesn't look like they will improve too much from the backline. No. And I felt last season. One thing I'm Chelsea and say on place in be at the poor form. Caicedo enya form. Enzo Fernandez was not the Enzo na near him no. I thought that he was being played out of position. Kopama de no way off on one kasana form cry hunu. And the injury sabem. Andrew Santos was not in the thick of affairs for Chelsea.
No regular.
Aye, ojinamu ye edi amomo pa. The midfield now as a drive with Chelsea play no this season. So I'm going to me and pick your form nintem. Lacroix mo abade but it doesn't look like the back line the best is Bibri. Oh here Chelsea baby now for attack your mopa. Baby na your right side of the defense. Because most times Ibebo Captain James Bebo Krana or fancy attacking more a chance say obe defending. And the coaches now obo and me last season and I say and last 2 seasons now they back on say you say or attack we are or banechia or back into midfield or far midfield and was ambanechi or be shame as a midfielder at the match Chelsea. So anytime Chelsea will be under attack now on the right side, I'm sure the Premier League in say benches and a lot of video analysts any or more try experimenting you Chelsea losing arguably the best left fullback in the league for maybe last season or in the last 2 seasons will also be teams will be very critical on whoever will play at the left back. They will test his resolve. So bet me attack said the Kukure attack back be defended very well. No? So there will be a pressure on the Chelsea back line and the top 4 teams now share, you know, and now the top 6. Niam ko 2 Chelsea ku information. Let me no, still and Chelsea will not make it. We had the top 6 next year. Now he goalkeepers from our top clubs now. I'm not sure so bit Mami Kiki said the Robert Sanchez. Until Don Raya for Arsenal, Donnarumma for Man City, United. You see Samuel Lemans last season and we had the performance now. Yeah. 4th, Villa. Musukura Emiliano Martinez. It all had the top 4 no now the Chelsea goalkeeper and say baho. Oh make the cat no. It is a midfield na anya solid and hold ya mano because the Chelsea person had the last season boy na dia. I'm sure or say Lacroix walking straight into their back line. Though the same Premier League, but in terms of cohesion, understanding, and Bibiana Ubenya in the back four, no, Kukurea and Soko. So you have to replace him into your back four, no. Ebia Benya be 2 players bia. Omo Chelsea 4 players ko ada da omo actively last season. Sense no mo ko new players ko anso omo be sha ode ya na che say you have to look for cohesion tentem when your midfield no ensha dan click in fama. And that is where I believe say Chelsea be on problems. So for me, offer team it say Manchester City. Me top 4 I'll put them at second.
Man City.
Me the Man City better second. Only if Omutimi landed Adam Wharton. There are rumors I gather a Nepa around Adam Wharton of Crystal Palace. Say bueno and Chelsea team before you start the league. I'll put Manchester United at second, City at third. And Osei Manchester City, yes, of course. Pep Guardiola effect no beba. Rodri effect no so beba. I'm young. But the point still remains say omu ye team ombeshe goals pa. Osei Rancheki ball no obono. Now Osei Erling Haaland. Of course, say this season we are sure say ABA. Very likely that Obi to say folding bet me any form. And the new coach Enzo Maresca, I'm sure say AB na O'Reilly now I'm on as a left back. Obi deploying to attack more. It will game no. So these are the dynamics a bit massasa for Manchester City and put them in a very good place to chase for the top 4 and I say even the Premier League title. For Liverpool, very clear. Conceding 19 goals from set pieces last season. It looks like the conductor at the back lost his concentration and momentum. That is Virgil van Dijk. Also about from Kwan, people started teasing him say as a very good defender but or a good organizer. Say ye defend the ball and kasane die. On shada nya di opiepia nkrofo ko wo ko ne entwon. Timatip ko ye twe na no cover no afa ball no. But last season na dey back one say wenya a partner because after Lusu even Matip no obenya Konate. No ne ebo. But injuries intino Liverpool man show back line here. And goals no a flows and at a point Alisson Becker and so free mu oprai every game num kwatran chen kakra and san was recover amba before we ended the season. So for sad 2 issues at Liverpool I have no doubt say any one day goals in Buffalo. Ekitike Florian Wirtz Obi to say Isaac say I'm sure say this season already discover the form pa. But baby bit many problem. And they say they are chasing Yakub Minte. Say omode na baba be kan omutim no because the left side hona omukura brantie fe no ngamua. That boy was a young enterprising player there. But see eco season mu no now this season kwa gina no so say so to me fight push Liverpool on that side no Liverpool gina ya I'm sure say obe follow shot kakra. But Kitike is a very good player last season. The numbers not yet for Obi Afen over Premier League. No. In fifth, where we saw Gravenberg and McAllister last season they were poor, and I'm sure say Munoz, our signing from the Spanish La Liga, named the number. To me both through the middle as a midfielder, as a ball as a winger. No, be no so bad. Added something to Liverpool by it, but I'm sure that Liverpool will still struggle to make the top 4. Though Osha top 4 Manchester now, Liverpool will be on the 4th position. So for me, can it to be Arsenal first? Arsenal first. Mm-hmm. Manchester United second. Mm-hmm. City third. Mm-hmm. Liverpool 4th. Mm-hmm. 5th. Mayano Villa stroke Chelsea. The entire Villa stroke Chelsea. It is likely the European football will take something from Villa. Chelsea will be out of Europe.
We're predicting one for 5th
it
position.
May predict Villa for 5th.
That was a Chelsea 5th.
No, Villa move for 5th and put Chelsea at 6th.
Okay.
From what I saw last season, any the current teams are the Europe no. Arsenal first, United second, City third, Liverpool 4th, Villa 5th, and then Chelsea at 6th position.
Okay.
But here Chelsea, I medical discuss on backline and goalkeeping. And I mark how players elusive form from Mayfield last season. It doesn't look like a something special, but a players arrangement in a Yidbeka game now. Coach Alonso, or one of those coaches on my players effective into the team here efficiency, not the class now. Yeah, for me.
Arsenal first, United second, City third, Liverpool fourth, Villa fifth, Chelsea sixth.
That is how I'm in my arrangement.
And then some know the assistant Chelsea ni Villa no.
Okay, what do you know?
Me say Arsenal for you better how moto sa and don't make mistake in the league in the.
Okay.
But sincerely, me who is Arsenal be defend the league no. United to second. Maybe Arsenal for the 1 point to be pen a league. Video ya now say.
Koko me invite no me invite no or can the one be anke bi.
Obi send them one and
Third position Liverpool. To be honest with you, me who Iraola say obey bigger things for Liverpool.
Yeah.
Ebiana anye this season. Even though me expect to say better say this.
On the strength, wide players. And then you know up Minter and then Abeka team no.
Yeah. Fourth position.
Travane Ryan and Clivett mo. Bamov na. When your wide players are in team be.
Fourth position. Man City.
I don't know wow three.
So go ahead.
Say camera ni put down so. Wow kana 3.
Fifth position. Lacroix mo.
Chelsea.
Lacroix.
But that's a scandal.
Villa Aston Villa.
Abasizo.
But for a team back one, obetumi cause surprise us have 5th, 6th position on bet my Everton. Even though me rate you about to meet me.
Me surprise team, my mark on Spurs. I feel Spurs the last 2 seasons and the mining in H Emma into this season. Last 2 seasons, acquired 17th and 16th.
If for Fana, the bed is going to be second now.
Fana Bear.
And then for Fana, one ever bought.
Now, yeah, me bo back for ni bi mo.
Me just say,
Alonso no.
Say back 3 for Fana mo me boa. Ni bufu anu akobu
ni back 3 ni tie ni ye. Back 3 no. Your first choice is Levi Cowell, Lacra,
middle,
Reece James.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Is it more you know for the number central defense?
Oh, say no ye. Who say Enzo Kwa na squat there na happen there. You are forced to play him.
So
there.
that is to say, say right back so be Gusto, Ana Palestra.
There be so on ball wing backs. Nti bit me crab as over ball Palestra. Ewo right wing back. Otimi boni mienu nyina left wing back, right wing back. Otimi boni nyina superb guy. Wo he no.
Well, you want to be mocking face out. Oboni nyina there.
Otimi boni nyina. But the last game no against Sociedad no Alonso ball Pedro Neto ewo right wing and ball Palestra ewo left wing.
Okay.
And in between omono. Reese and the Caicedo woman started.
Okay.
And actually train no. Wesley Fofana, Lacroix, and Levi Cowell. Didn't you have Fofana boy any say? Enzo Fernandez was not there.
All right, so Congress discussion.
I was starting about through free bench by me. I remember. Yeah, more number. Yeah, bowing back.
Yeah.
And sana lubina shano manabo. And some pain no. Amuzu bitters. What's it? Amuzu bitters.
Apomode mapadie eno ane hepa plus mixture. Apomode mapadie eno ane hepa plus mixture.
Hey, unia, Pavi, and the Black Smokes mixture no. Malaria drona. Ane, say nam sa. Ubeje di sa menim wife nyina ye tested positive. Ya num bie no. Say a ku malaria mo ni nyina. Am ye nyina ye negative. Ade ho. Won ma wo ye Hepa Plus mixture no. And wodi we nsu aba. Sintia. E wo say wo immune system e strong de bia. Enti Pavi
E support immune system no.
Na plasmox no so e tu malaria no gu. Malaria symptoms. E te say etipaye, afiafie, wonum ato, ahoamra no musa. Achekura 4 days na Pavi and the plasmox mixture. Wanom no e tu malaria na sekura. Anya sa dia ko hu doctor. Fra 0542 778572 and 0542 807907. My dear Drone Pa Pavi Plasmox and Hepa Plus Nina. A pin for about more manufo and Quadawan in Fidu Yenunka. Our pharmacist in her bar shop.
FDA aje Jordan Kratwayatu.
Hey, Opani. Mashusha watch. Perfect series books here. Oma me koto obi ma me ma no. O wajajai. Aboa wo mo se wo to make kan kama. Wo kabrofo. Na nkontabu akora de ejajai.
Wonderful. Mese Ghana for GAJ perfect series. Atumo no de jai. No de animdifo e na kire wo nwoma bia. Owo crèche, nursery, any KG, books bia bi. And owo science, creative arts, maths, RME, history, coloring, computing, OWAP. Ni nyina. E free basic 1, ekosi basic 6. English every basic 1 equasi junior high school ne ba ne combine so a owoni nyina bi English nom and maths nom me say books bia ni ho a perfect series 102.9 FM and naka enso am approval enti obata bia nkoto be maneba
and na say we de school bi kura betumi akotu akoton amani students o
na eno kura de wo teboa no so say hwi wo mo say set mock exams terminal exams and midterm exams at the mass school so a ehia wo mo a atufo nko putuaja station hwa enkran danso man first stop any omamu ba bia yetonton books bia for 0243 299938 and 0540 755 465 perfect series.
Your world's future is secured.
Mema ahwefo ne etiefo nyina kwa baba Amuzu Beverages Enterprise na yedin se bia ba fe no Amuzu Bitters aka Atopa 5000 bitters. We yen san edi nubna krojen a how bie ni achiri yedi ahye. Na etiefu a omoteba me hodie. Duduo na beji Amuzu Co Herbs ekoshe omade no no omade. Ibisu beji Amuzu Manpower Herbs na ma konoa anaso na akoshe omunsa. Ende bakasa inuro mienu nyina bom atuni din Amuzu bitters. Die koko hano so twebi na ekwani. The Osei ni be masem ahoɔden wɔ fam sɛ otwa 2 tot 3 tot na ahoɔden no epagya no enam damrama eni ododua a yɛde aka Amuzu bitters winti ɔbaa bi ɔse oni atenka bɛɛma bi a ɔse oni akɔnɔ ma ne yere onya atwa bi a sɛ atenka anasɛ akɔnɔ no ɛbɛɛni enam sɛ yɛde pɛprɛ ene hwintia ɛde afra nti abre insano ne pampana no ase ma utwa bi a enyi wanum enti se ukɔdwabo bi ase na opese oni so ebo ni so kakra Amuzu bitters why ebo ni so ba enyi wanum Amuzu bitters to baako atopa bebre Amuzu bitters obi a otiamia osi doctor ade hs mekuliko dua so a biye mutim anase constipation ewo me so onya Amuzu bitters twa we best sane kama obi te bu akohoma na so ye 7 favorite food a na ne kondo ne no matro otimi nidi onya Amuzu bitters twa akotwetwa appetite na aba medre na wutimi ni no obedi akaboni kama Amuzu bitters eyensa ehwam yie pa enam se nnua na ye de afre ma hoodin ti onomu a tipa bia ni akire se me twa Amuzu bitters she manya hangover bibia se ni ho se manom Amuzu bitters ma ade achi hunam ye me ya da bi nnua na e de ahyen sane nnua emma nipa hoodene ma insechi how se afra na ma 0247 776743 0247 77 67 43 Amuzu bitters ekoye.
Big brother, hey, DK. When you are come so obey the company Basen and some man from the crowd.
And yet, then is 7 years. It's a U Life Company Limited and the U Life Agombia capsules, the supercharger Nakasa Ababonte.
Agombia capsules.
Massa, Obama, who watch you so ya. When your best yet, you decay nothing who watch you. Who was this yard? And now will bear man never could you to a young tunchia. If it's a U Life Agombia capsules, Edina Sabin, and it will bear man out your Bojuma baby. Or buy 150 crow how. Wanted that one pem, and a low spam count, wardrobe, and a U Life Agombia capsule. Massa, Massacha the one dance here. Ain't me, my one crack catching up about us when you're painting. U Life Agombia capsules, young conqueror. Prayer, I was 0244-946525 and 0277-454-288. Akombia, what mama feel?
Aboba beaters, numbi abuba beaters, numbi.
Netie, enya nonko, abuba aromatic snap, enso kahua, adie bia ya uye no mamre kwaso. Sa ukwaji awariye, ubo kokoko, ana utubedin. Nananom, ebre bia ya ubo mpaye, ewa mamre kwaso no. Eye abuba aromatic snap, ene sese uhe chira kwan. Sa ushishe abuba beaters, eni abuba aromatic snap, chira kwan wape biatoa. Fweni chile achumate chimai, wabeke ofori enterprise. Ubetimi afra wansa namba iso, 0246 187024 and now say 0277-718801. Baby, I told Sabia, Ubina Biato, Nomini Nansem, and Ton and say Emo Bia when you fish Yadumochi, or Bawanyam, and no about Marco Denu Fonsun Timi Numbi. When Nomansa and Fan Kaka, Abuba Bites, Uba 2 Aquatri, Sa a Jadian Kratui, FD4 Agiatum.
All right, we are back. Otec 102.9 Sunye, non Krabwa Pahusi Man watching. Yan shall say straight away. Yan shall come over. We be Kevin Danso. So Austrian.
Yes.
Austria. Spurs defender Kevin Danso. And once I'm near Kane.
Yeah. And I know Michelle will be not seeing Bussian.
Oh, okay. Or born and bred or home. Like Honomo Nana.
Oh, I'm so Beffio. I'm so bagana pa.
No interview be or say Okakasa 4. Oka French. Oka English. Oka Dutch, Germany, and Oka Tree.
Say as we free hand I say Kobe Moody and be who say Kobe men who say oh yeah won't have about say or contem. Says Kadim name after for story.
No, but for him to speak tree, so it'll be a free hand them there. So you catch you any parents near there pa. That's only the catch you with you.
I'm sure.
Kevin Danso.
Can you reveal how many languages you do speak fluently?
Fluently 4. Tree, so one of the Ghanaian languages. English, French, and German.
All fluent.
Yeah, very basic level of Spanish, but enough to left, right, man on.
Tell us how you say, come on you Spurs.
Gema, the Spurs. Yanko Spurs in German. Allez Spurs in French, yeah.
And in Spanish, it would just be vamos.
Vamos Spurs, Always found it interesting, languages. When I moved to France, what I did, I was just force myself to sit there at lunch while they was talking, just not even say anything, not be involved in the conversation, just sit there and listen. You know, when you make a mistake, your teammates might laugh at you, but
at least you're trying.
Yeah, I'm trying, and in the end, they will help you. And I just was never afraid to be able to communicate with everybody. I think one of the key things in life is communication.
All right, so Kevin Danson in Kanu, I say Okachi. Kasa Okan fluently. Kasa Ufluum air 4. I say air 4. Okachi, no can say one of the Ghanaian languages. NFA, or say English, French, and German, which is Dutch. See 4 languages. See languages there. Very important. Kasa. I bet now have 12 years out. Bari baka banza nkwa na nipa suyan. Enti Kevin Danso there no. Na Black Queens and then a draw no course for the FIFA Intercontinental Playoffs no. Na Ghana a group e cool no. Yane Ecuador, Uzbekistan and a Papua New Guinea. Eni ebishia. Enti your first match yane Ecuador. Second game, yane Uzbek for no. Now for third game, yane Papua New Guinea. Now Black Queens in modern moide senior. And same crime, mame.
Ecuador na misro. We any free wa Omama Kenya.
Debit Omama ka debit me no Uzbekistan for ne Papua New Guinea bit me no
manageable.
But for Mexico, Ecuador. But what's the criteria? Say how many teams never qualify to the next stage? Because I know say
Wahabe 6, right? 6 teams na Waha.
10.
10. First phase, no.
Yeah. 10 teams now qualify for the playoffs, no.
By a boom, ye chem 2. First phase, ne 6 teams. Maybe Ghana, Ecuador. So 6 anyway. Hey. We are, I think 3 ebe advance to the next stage, which is the second phase now. Yebebo February 2027. Yeah. I was here kikan even though tough, but
okay, so phase 1 any preliminary
stage,
playoff stage, any 6 teams. The 6 teams are divided into 3 groups, pairs based on FIFA rankings. Each team plays 3 matches. The top 2 teams overall advance to phase 2. This phase takes place 24th November to 5th December 2026.
First phase.
Then phase 2, final playoff. 6 teams. Say 4 teams be free, 6 women. I qualify. I could count 2 now.
I got 3 on. Okay.
So phase 2, final playoff. Was it 6 teams participate? 2 teams from one phase. 2 teams from CONCACAF. 1 team from CONMEBOL. 1 team from UEFA. Near draw me into 3 separate paths. Path 1, team I.
Format.
But
we need to. I was here. Yeah, secure one of the slots. Now it be free phase 1, phase 2.
Yeah, because out of the 10 countries, name 3 and I qualify. Ghana, I say qualify for the World Cup. I was here, one of the 3 teams out of the 10, 3 best out of the 10.
Yes.
Now, 4 best out of 5 best out of Ukraine to me. What going on to me? Now, senior Evelyn, Dr. Evelyn in Siasari. CEO Emma Hazakes Ladies, and also a special aid, right? And a secretary to Kotoko board chairman. Shop
to the board chairman. Okay,
but in the capacity,
not to the board,
but the board chairman.
Okay,
capacity our de kasa wahano. Ni position as CEO Emma Hazakes Ladies. And okasa fa Ghana ye draw na ye nya me Black Queens draw ya ye. But before we
went for the tournament, and I can say that now when you talk about Black Queens, there have been so many changes as far as training tour and other stuff are concerned. We played Malawi, we beat them 4-0, but they beat us 1-0 to qualify, 2-1 to qualify to the semi-finals. And this is the first time that Black Queens wanted to qualify to the World Cup, and we were not able. This is the first time because we have previously on 3 occasions, anytime there is a World Cup, you see us qualifying to the World Cup. But this time we are not going through the normal routine or the normal lane to qualify. I can tell you for a fact that after seeing the fixtures, I strongly believe that we'll be able to go to the World Cup 2027, even though it is not easy because it's now bringing another financial burden to the nation and to the team. They should have qualified for the first time in order to be able. In fact, beginning of this tournament, my thinking was that we were going to lift this trophy for the first time.
And some pain no.
Amuzu bitters.
What's it?
Amuzu bitters.
Amuzu bitters.
All right, Auntie Dr. Evelyn in Siansare. Steve, I don't know. Say the Nipa, more or less like family, right?
Sure.
Yeah, only there was some family ties being there.
On say Nikuno na Director General of Education, Vice.
Okay, Ashanti Regional.
No, national.
National. Wow. Hey,
Steve Adine, Mrs. Evelyn Owusu.
Okay.
And I Miss Evelyn in
Siansare.
Konikuno di Stephen Owusu. Tini dine beka ho. But I know for a fact say no use Miss instead of Mrs.
Mrs. Okay, this is our doctor auntie.
Sure, a doctor.
Dr. Evelyn in Siansare. Yeah. All right. So you Kevin down. So you Dr. Evelyn in Siansare. After next one, football people are kasa or Congress na in Nepal or Kubi. I know kasa papa.
But before so best switch free one. Makan omo document no beam.
Yeah.
For a man
format no.
And the format is such that lower ranked teams no enable first phase no, which is 6 teams no.
Just like memani there no.
Yes. Into ombo we are omo precede on your CD4 teams dada. Into 2 never qualify from the first phase. Ako join omo
2 no.
Yes. 4 na ya CD omo no.
Okay, so 6 never into be can 4
dada.
Yeah.
Into yako 2 na free first phase no. Top 2 no ko kan 4 no ho. Na ya che.
So wait, hold on. That means Ghana be ko this is a top E group no.
And I did second.
2 separate groups and
2
separate
groups. So 6
teams. Yes. First phase
any
6 teams.
We ni able.
Yeah, group ni. Meboa. Ana
any CD4, yeah CD4 teams dada. Who say
okay.
So
6 teams in here.
Any women they compete your first phase no.
No, but these are 3 teams.
We had 3 teams.
Yeah.
They also had 3 teams.
Ghana, Ecuador, Uzbekistan.
Okay,
Papua New Guinea. So 4 teams. Right?
4. Okay, so we are Ghana there na. It's the first phase no. Format ni say first phase no. The airborne in November to December no. Top 2 no ebe qualify akodwene 4 ne ebe CD omo no na ai 6 ne akichim ya pair omo ya draw pair omo nti winners no na amaye 3 a ombe qualify akodwene omo madi kan qualify dada no ho what you say
a bit confusing though.
Okay.
A bit confusing. Volunteer say
sir
said they could feel ombo we ombe 2
no before 2 no Osei saying there was standby that
4
out of 10 teams.
Yes.
So it means there was a
6.
But here is 4 teams. So 2 others anyway.
Say minim so ma who's a ebimu there were other reps no omu nyamo minim complete omu there.
But we are fixtures so.
We are fixtures.
6 are 4 team ko one group. M2 ko the other side.
The other group. So and the money a
bit mo hwa di we because format no mo di boni ni. First phase no a feature 6 teams. Na yabo 6 out of 10 ye be CD4. Lower ranked teams no can use ye be CDBO depending on your ranking and a better where ube stay whether you be push ube kwa train first phase for na say ube bo first phase the NB into first phase no will consist of 6 when we are done 2 will qualify na koka 4 na ya CD omo no ni enya 6 ni a pair omo ye ba
omo say yes your group is a top 2 never qualify so the other 2 teams never can 4 no more standby no hamana 10 here like
yes say Ecuador here from Iho
CONMEBOL
yes and where they Uzbekistan
from AFC Asia
yeah
Papua New Guinea na some CONCACAF for
it definitely Europe for no will be seeded it
South Africa for some men.
And there are other fixtures.
The other 2 in South Africa for.
There should be other fixtures.
Chinese Taipei for no. So Ghana, South Africa, Ecuador, Uzbekistan, Chinese Taipei, and Papua New Guinea. So these are the 6 teams never play for. 4 slots never can 4 no.
There be 2. 2. So you be CD4. Not 2 now. Best 2 no from the first phase no.
They do away from wine.
Meaning how our fixtures we in South Africa the but format na me you know. I'm not discussing fixtures ni this year but format ni is first phase no which is November December no. Lower ranked teams no 6 no bebo ni a pick 2 no makoka 4 ni be CD
omo. So do we have other games for countries that Ghana and Omobono? Like as in about 3 matches were. So
I will check
does
the
it mean the Ecuador about 3 matches? Uzbekistan about 3 matches. Papua New Guinea about 3 matches. Right? Okay, so what happens
South
to
Africa for
South Africa and the Chinese Taipei? Anambwa.
Like fate, maybe our fixtures no na issues be over there. We have to check that one. But faces no na match.
Yeah, sure, that's all right. Yeah, better understanding because we there and see. In fact, I'm convinced. Na kwesi do akasa ibeti no. Keto kreku on betting. I say betting companies no some kinds of dia say omumo bia kwenya say na to me say onfa omo odds into the systems mama funcha.
For the upton time, no betting company has been licensed by the FA to place odds on domestic games. Let me repeat for the 12th time or for the 15th time, no betting company is allowed to take odds or bets on our domestic games. And currently, we are working with all our security agencies to ensure that we weed these cankers from domestic football.
All right. And after prize money for the next GPL, Ghana Premier League near about 26-27 season. No? Oji abenya den, udi second abenya den, udi third abenya den, and after udi fourth so abenya den. In fact, say Omar limiting to the top 4 no. Omni prize monies. But for the other teams need here, and now all the 18 Premier League clubs will be abenya 1 million Ghana cedis before kickoff. 1 million no appearance fee, but ubenya prize money this would be between first and fourth. Na no first to fourth no den and abenya kate.
For the season beginning 2026-2027, each of the GPL clubs would receive 1 million Ghana cedis each again. The winner of the GPL will take home 3 million Ghana cedis this year. Total, we're going to pay 9.5 million in prize money for the just ended GPL season.
9.5 million is equal meche ediama one more. Na major financial rewards are announced at 32nd GFA Congress nini. Each GPL club benya 1 million Ghana cedis. GPL champions the Belgian League benya 3 million Ghana cedis and is 30 billion. The Ghana Premier League no it makes sense pa OG make sense. 26-27 GPL champions will receive a JAC vehicle worth $33,000. And champions will receive a JAC vehicle worth 29,000 Ghana cedis. And Money League, you know. Best GPL player, benya $5,000. In the Ghana Premier League, no, you benya best player, benya $5,000. And coach of the season, benya $5,000. Women's Premier League Coach of the Season, $5,000. Best Domestic Black Stars Player, and the Afia Asari Nigeria, Benjamin Asari. FA Numano car worth $38,000. Benjamin Asari Nigeria, yeah.
I'm the man that way.
And they are Congress.
That way, no win as best player.
And they are, I'm say best local player of Black Stars. Say black
best player in the league.
That be Black Stars, best local player of whom. So best local player means Benjamin Asare, Solomon Agbesi, and I.
Someone.
Only me in the call World Cup. Asare and
see who years and so I am local player Bianco Black Star.
No, but me Udesa Kanu bisa say since when any introduce you we ebe ude ukoba ebe twaso ana
and as we there because ya call World Cup abanti.
Yes,
but for Asare I mean Odizevu BB
well deserving.
Odizevu BB by my portfolio no yes dey be sustainable so fit be a bit me because even Sawokasa Asare best player of last season cra. Yes, was about attracted a lot of debate. Yes, we about Salim Adams, we about 1 or 2 other players, but Asare dear no. The modern money, Asare modern mono. Emma is saying ya Quenya or Black Stars. Esa ko World Cup. Esa ko die. Sini anye mean achievement to the processes no. So when your Black Stars call up as a local player no, you hear that high level of performances. Numbers never say also. And here 1, 2. Local player, local goalkeeper, I could do Black Stars no. ne da no kra no obunya chance ada no easy but Asare no even before the World Cup on the command the first position of Black Stars.
I bet my debate can. Debate
and they go go debate afenyo market.
Bit my say there is a midfielder or even a Kofi player no
Dogly. Salim Adams mukra.
But manya an attacker. Sa attack me na but ebia when yakwa Black Star no not because no on the best player of league ni nyina but players from the position of Black Star on the own be ultimate nkotu bia. So probably Asare got there not because he's the best player.
What it means
but position na 8 minutes no ko hon there. Na kwanda ho.
No, what it also means they say who position na who be at the chew no and wo anyere hu enough.
That be can you sanity and sanity.
No wo anyere hu enough.
Okay, listen to me. Can you patrol
the striker we attack me.
Aye.
Na Jordan are you at the championship team bench no went to me and tuna. It means that you don't deserve.
But on your money chance kura munanko compete no akutu
in this case you be say just a chance ne man no enye by who affair now by BB by strictly by performance. Nti Asare ne call up no through the performances.
And it is not always the case.
And Asare actually say amongst all Ghanaian goalkeepers both home and abroad no he's the best.
No doubt about it. You Korean Black Star camp ma me hu ene de me hu achinye ba me say Kanu obi o ha yete yi si e kasi the best sports host ultimate kick cat no you understand but ebi epe analyst obi make kick cat in the same person no cause ebi omo compete o host one day ultimate into omo ma de ne bo omo analyzing the obi to obi o ho benya ba bi ahye wo it is Asare going to the goalkeeping no does not mean say it automatically makes him the best player in the league ni nyina obi o ho ani position na nkobekwa akopre no nipa no obepre wo Black Star na nipa ko no body mo no bro no so nya so a bad player.
So in effect, that's what Chelsea Atizigi nya the Asare too.
Oh, I'm not saying so, but
no, that's
standards in goalkeeping.
More like an implication.
The standards in goalkeeping.
Me pamchu Asare utu Atizigi die.
Obi a odama Atizigi tenchen ade.
Ewo fa die World Cup no.
Qualifiers no. Qualifiers no Asare na that.
Baby say World Cup obeda.
The last
okay, the other no kwa no.
Anytime World Cup anytime be or them be a time na Atizigi nya.
Oh, Asare debut abra na Atizigi World Cup.
Oh, that camp use someone the mine. Na Atizigi injured. And Asare be die.
No, but Atizigi started the Panama game. And O'Brien Asare by
England.
And I was a mechanic.
Can qualify.
Caveat to me to say before the World Cup, no, Asare was our number one. And I engage as a local player. We to me break it through the Black Stars at 30 games. What I say, biggest competitor player now.
Asare performance no that go this year no. For Black Stars. You who local players or mother go chain, but when make Black Star on.
Baby,
no. So what kind of house were? I mean, look you some way because your errors.
Oh, error
because and they are here can to say Yama Barcelona for best player currently, but ABA Barcelona 2008-2009. It doesn't make him a bad player, but on the error now opportunity. He is outperforming all Barcelona players.
And I make say, so
that makes him the best.
That makes Asare the best of
Asare outperforming all goalkeepers, including the foreign ones. Say Asare koye no. Mana for money
Atizigi.
No, the war some say Atizigi pura. Nti me ines in China. The are didn't free Ireland call World Cup. Ana right. Omo nyina so no mo foreign goalkeepers so mo. But sorry, two omo nyina
them skill me argument me say in the past. Yanya goalkeepers bi omo da goal pa. But because of goalkeepers are now Black Star want no omo anya hwa anko. And I want to point na say.
Meti ase.
Etinei Asare one of the best players for my league there. But the first Ora Hokoda goalkeeping say obru players a ball league ni nyina so. That is what I'm trying to say. Cause player bi o ha position no obekwa compete no and no want me two players e
the biana me ko to Bena boy or say in this life say want to me am more brana there is no evidence say we yere ho
brand department ni but born here born department wo
would never go to the na kire say wa bo brano
say way. And but then so when anyway that thing ubechon onana no matranse no wuchirim mejire me hu me ko wala tu wala sa galamse matubi da mapia trogo da mejire me hu pa sa brabo no beyeye you have nothing to show say wo yire hu enti the message chance Asari will be to show say he's the best in the league because ultimately break you through national team ultimately starting games including games at the World Cup.
Okay.
It is a one to me and it means a one to me and you who enough to be better than the foreign player now or ball position.
Wouldn't be a problem.
Good enough.
Wouldn't be a problem no. Says Candy. Mse toda asemu shede ni ho. Ni akofa asemaba. Oh.
And then what do you say about na?
Eh bit me akan bi akwan fufuro bi su bi Asari wakoti local league na ni World Cup said you. But me I'm looking at sustainability because
for that aspect me know
ye kunto campo e okrum hansana local players enya the chance to be in the Black Stars. Benjamin Asari ye kwa huchirem na fe say no ma pimpim ye so we needed to take certain decisions, be quick to make sure say ye ko e muka e to ado ye ko ball chat ene di kwasisi bo bae ene di Asari mu nyina bae na ekumu aye ding along the line, so we needed to look for options and we fell on Asari and the ball qualifies ni wiye say the city. But Kanu, when Carlos Queiroz took over, Omani is so clear to all of us and the first choice it was just there. Anytime be under Carlos Queiroz, Asari bejinem no maybe ana coach no onim or person keke, he wants to be sure Anasa Tizigi available because of injury and Bibisa on. But I think say under the circumstance, any opportunities are Asari Nya no or make the best out of those moments.
All right.
So if the FA person bona baswa, no problem.
Mate, see you home. Remember not why you went me. Honorable Kofi Adams no ho. And what you say, also man Penisha also be 6 stadiums. I want the new 6 regions, you know. But also man Penin say there be Wasasano. Why not 10? Why not 10? Muma interior regions now. Honorable Kofi Adams said ABC 10 new stadiums.
His Excellency the President, during his campaign, promised to build 6 mini stadia for the 6 new regions. I dare tell you that His Excellency has since reviewed that decision and he is no more going to build the 6 mini stadiums. He is going to build 10. So the Western North region will have 1, Oti region will have 1, Ahafo will have 1, Bono East will have 1, Savannah will have 1, Northeast will have 1. These are the new regions. Upper East will have 1. Upper West will have 1. And then Volta region will have another 1, making 10. And this will have all other facilities in there, including gyms, for you to be able to utilize. The finance minister has issued commencement authorization and we are going through the processes to get these contracts awarded.
All right. Manti Bono, to be honest, Sunyane Brekum Doma Mante will be on
Bono East in so
but what kind a number of regions or mentions 9 but was it 10?
Tibia na ni refi
ba ko nti ba ko na meze me hu baby kro
omunde mu regions na 10 foforo no men na dwe en say ade no bro na ko etre ba ko de na ho dada na mo bo 2 ka but the existing one no oni bi unza bro half na ngasa na stadium ni ho stadium ni ho
Esunya Coronation Park
stadium park it two now mo take
another apology of a facility
two no mo take ho no e no boy but the man ye mo say unza edru vote and obo ni mi no nyina obo voter no boti ba me sure say bunu on the refi say
ba say bunu so obo ahafo obo bunu east
ena bunu nankasa
no wa mo
ba me ena me ka wa na dwene em say ene say eno de e wo ho dada nti two ni ate abeka ho ena obo say two no
anyway but I mean honorable Kofi Adam because bunu for me sure so medwa in confusion bit me see wo honum
just about
draw
attention
and one says can the yes Nyan Coronation Park. What in the meantime yes near man sa face left no
senior
o da bi so si
we kura no
na hwam na be use wo sisi as Nyan Coronation Park.
Oh meet me see still
it na make us a Coronation
Park. But they will still need a new one. But meet me see no. What you say?
Ye nye de wo ho ni answer.
Na de wo ho ni ye answer say nka baba yara ni akran ye ni ya keep cool za ye. Esipon tamale. Ba zi be si 10 account.
Wie ne ye so ya.
They are 10 the order that na anwini se no. Yes be si 10 account.
Your boss 6 so kura ni nya ground breaking. Yes ye be si 10. 6 ni your boss na ho dance here we.
Oh, I ask them because already we ni gum honorable esi amade ni gumrem.
Na say vote akura isi bi wa adakulu. Okay. Yeah, ko ye Independence Day.
Independence Day. I think 2022 or something, yeah.
Anyway, senior, bobo
ni anyway. Ene na wa osisi ha obia bomodin se obepe Agombia capsules. Agombia capsules. A Royal U Life Enterprise for ne dia banti usisi na etutu usisi na wojo ho enye no wo ye bema pebi afi oba bia nso ko afichiri na wo problems ensisi su ye afi pains na no odin e Agombia capsules ko pharmacy shop bia mu herbal shop bia ben wana chemical shop bia ben bia okwa also pe Agombia capsules na oba enyi afichikom ha onyina mfiri wana afi bema nso ensisi usisi mabibia anye kama ekire nkomo bia wo ho afre 0244 946525 and 0277 454288 Agombia capsules eyesisi ho adwuma afi di dwa wo abapa shopping mall open mattress open TV bia to open laptop wa open mobile phone ana open washing machines near conditioners a ubenya bi wo abapa shopping mall eye online shopping mall enti fa phone ko app store play store type ya abapa shopping mall na download app ne to phone so unya internet na udata ne ye solid na wako app no so wo search ade a wo pa o order within 24 hours om de bebro omo wo shop ankasa wo tafo my 3 a eben sakasaka park enti from 0593 3918848 and now be website www.abapamall.com eno mapanko anomoton enti digwa wo ho na unu ho da wa wonso ye crusade wo ye wedding wo ye birthday party bia na se program bia wo ye bia weekend ebe wo be hia live band fo a book hepa plus 4 sisia na omo ho adin omo dwumadi nso de ho da ho pa a ombe gro amwani agye ankasa enti 0593386133 na book hepa plus live band 4 ombebo program na makama afifa forms na suade Okumasi Technical University mpanifo boy enkae se 2026-2027 academic year no ekwani mabie enti wa opese we detect automotive engineering opese oye chemical engineering ana opese oye oil and gas program bi fashion wa opese oye agribusiness and finance entrepreneurship finance interior design technology opese oye dispensing technology ana se pharmaceutical sciences courses no doso impo Kumasi Technical University mpanifo kire se core subjects no o D7 will be mu kra no a obetimi dia beye program bi o nti emfa no grade obenya bibia ye o design programs no kama e be suit grade am watimi akosua de nti to voucher nafa ye application intentem ofa phone na obe dial star 772 star 48 hash no follow prompt no so na fi wa purchase voucher kama obeso the online application na apply.kstu.edu.gh na undergraduate voucher 200 Ghana cedis and a postgraduate for the NUC 220 Ghana cedis Kumasi Technical University cash officer ubenya voucher ni bi ohwato kama afi all regional post offices UMB Bank, Prudential Bank and a Consolidated Bank of Ghana ope application voucher ni bia ukwa enye na afei senkomo we chira obefre mpanin for 03224 96534 and 03224 96380 mobile number active WhatsApp number no so 0501427580 nti abusuafo akwanya no aba yenkosua de Kumasi Technical University ose nimde shrine Favor Natural Health Care nso asue yenie ahode namu yare no nkwanti mesro namu yare bia aba usubi atuase ntentem na daachi ankosi wa wo ho kwan ana ankoma bigger problems nti white gonorrhea syphilis any urinary tract infection UTI ni nyina fa Favor Natural Health Care asue omo duase dot bola junction obeduru na Dr. Favor aye krado obehwe kama etu yare na se dia ma na afi wade ho one Dr. Favor nkasa ne number is 0245 378255 aye Favor Natural Health Care Shawarma King Boba King and a pizza haba suye ni ho ne di pizza papa bi shawarma papa bi boba tie so numwa ufili taste bia e ma ho to boko opa beliwo so pa chicken wings and drinks bia upi bia obinya bi enti ana do ani achim wo shawarma King Boba King and a pizza hub for asue omo 2 branches ahoju station omo wo obe ahoju a 0551 415927 and a bantman so omo ewo GNTC abro money tinadus fast food e din hwe ni mo bantama e hon so betimi afre wo mo 0591 361663 shawarma King Boba King and a pizza hub e ho ye kama nti wonu adofo ya na mafa ho afi aboba bitters so beto akwa akiri we ni bitters na yemfa kala bia nso mu no on ukonunum bitters rough bia bi ho a egu wanum ana ase akala uketrema no so on enye kra afi wo a woda na jo a wojunso tentem titru bema bia na prostate issues ni ade no maboba bitters ebeboa doctor say wakuwrem wa wine bna haban ni ade akikafra enti etunyare wa hodo ase prekope on emu wanum da ho utimi didi kama afi bema wo kompemu a esansa boba bitters Israde efri ni peduanim yi amama efri ni peduanim nti de bia bema na ho eden wo kompemu a wo yire be salutu wo partner bejuadi atenka nso beba wo ye oba na wo kompemu ni atenka eye big problem enkase sa na ebo no maboba bitters na taste ewom onuma obusa atenka na ba ama wajirejina ye kama aboba bitters oso obeto akwa akiri bema numbi wate na wawo ho anye den kra na yawie ni sano aboba aromatic snap nso ho eno no ye de ya mamre ni amane nuoma nko a ukoto bedin uhia snap ya aboba snap afi se okobokokoko ana se BBS mpanimfo atwa ahia ye de snap begu forma bonsa abompaya nature say aboba aromatic snap mesro ye de Ghana Kenta package ni kama nti ukwa edem stronko baby e ton ense bia ba bia mu sport bia mu kwa wo so pa aboba bitters and aboba aromatic snap shen nso say unimfie du nwotwe untimi no aboba bitters wo ye oba wa fafuru ana o ma abofra nufu a untimi nom aboba bitters opedu akwa atwema tachiman ana be 0246187024.
All right, senior ida se yentu enko anim. Kwasi adu CEO ma bibia ni Gold Stars wakasa fa Ghana Premier League ne gia no honsam se on the Gold Stars o ma be 5 seasons in the league. O ma di league ni bi, o ma di second, o ma di positions ni ade aben ho, o me so mo keep us standard na.
The league I was once a mid-table team. I came to 5th position. I came to 1st and was 2nd. I'm looking forward to maybe maintain the status quo because with the dynamics of winning the local league, you should say we have gripped ourselves with a lot of experiences. All that we need to do is mentor our players players well, motivate them well, keep them in shape. Whether we lose or win, we must just give them the room to have an avenue to play the next match and get the maximum points. You know, the Ghana League is about being strong at your home ground. That's the nature of our typical Ghanaian football. You must solidify the home.
And some pain on Amuzu bitters. What's it? Amuzu bitters. Amuzu bitters.
Na I say no kra mo pe kwampoku no munya kwampoku a ade omode ne be ye e wo Gold Stars ne Ghana Premier League no e be gi obi ensem.
We did our research and we realized that in our second season, we saw some positives around Abednego Tete, in whom at that time, I should say, it was written off. When he came, and with his measure with the young talent we had, he was able to harness about 17 goals to become the goal king. Exactly what we are planning to see from Kwame Poku. So in case we get him, we just need to hit him outfield and get him the balls in the box. He'll give goals. That's our plan.
All right. And the Vice President of the Ghana Football Association, Ewura Mark Ado, and what says sponsorship be ade ewu hia pa ne ade na GFA marketing team no egusu gidi where nim so metimanya title sponsors for yen Premier League no.
GPL, you notice that for the first time each club is receiving like 1 million CDs to us before the league starts. That's unheard of. And then it comes with production. Last year we produced about 68 live games and hundreds of other delayed games. But overall, I think the marketing department in the FA continues to work all the time. And as more sponsors come in, we will definitely make sure. I mean, GPL is our best product, so we have to also make sure that we have the right fit in terms of the right sponsor. But I can tell you for a fact that part of the work that we are doing now, in terms of even the media rights, and then the other TV stations that we're picking up is quite substantial. So even though we may not necessarily have like a headline sponsor, but there are other work that's going on there for you to see the benefits of that.
And some pain on Amuzu bitters. What's it? Amuzu bitters. Amuzu bitters.
All right. And Congress won common bi no edoso Honorable Kofi Adams say kan about Ghana Premier League ni ade.
It brings me to the very uncomfortable question. A new Ghana Premier League season is about to start. Who exactly are we asking Ghanaians to come and watch? Who are we asking Ghanaians to come and watch? When Club A comes against Club B, when Club C comes against D, when E comes against M, who are we asking Ghanaians to come and watch? Who is the star? Who is the player every child is talking about? Whose jersey do young supporters want to buy? Who is the personality on the billboard?
So the minister asks, why no you didn't to billboard so why not just say obey the star man for team A or team B? And only question now Ubusa ahead of the start of the new Premier League season Ghana. And the Congress on community
Mr. President.
Mr. President. Oh, Monsieur President.
Maternity.
Yes, my Mr. Team Free. Somebody must have projected mamia. Prize money and the man of the Bami. One question be Ebusa. Darich. Very good. Kanu. Best player. One thing I Ghana Hanum. Obakaya, it had the issues bapa mesre. Omonya yi edisika to hun. Omo making sure so a technical committee be on standby to do that. Cause ye games no week be abro so emu trepe na best screen so me hwe. Abro so kwanse benya Friday baako. Ni akonya Saturday, ni anya Sunday. Of course, ye human day the enso da. But ideally 3 games in your no TV so. That is if sponsorship deal no for TV no best to as well. Etinipa kona oba be you know. Enye so what ne baby and because yashegu doma player X na share enti atwere ndi ato. Obi share hat-trick bi e wo Kumase. Ni amaka ne di ho. Na in the season no on say a ticket boxes no ko.
Yeah.
But player be a games met TV so e bia ball a all bono. You be you know deserve some ko in Premier League best player. Ko ye hu bi da.
Obviously, you better Carella home games are. If you wait me against Kotokoni
Haspe. And na ye hu bi okrom ha da say. Unze drew an afia keka man of the match to do a winner in the season boom. And I am passe play bi bet man Kotokoni has. Na e be best player and be kwano. Performances of be 2-3 plays you modern di. E be twam obi be 3 games you no be bo. Can say category C games ni bia obebo a odija man of the match but ni bia we performance no so chen no to me kai time akwakuesien ye yin as best player okro ma manage no
yeah
na ye man of the matches do a wanya ne take boxes no ye wi ne de ka no but ye nyina yinim say Kanu man of the match awards ni bia yehu a deficient because I'm sorry with no disrespect to anyone more omo na yi no ebi mo I doubt if they have the competencies to do that. But what you say?
A lot of the times,
games
you need technical figures to back selection.
Yes. No. Most times, Ober was a home team player, and it means a home team be 3. Of course, player bit me down when the power. But most times, I'm say VM no, Chrome honey, and I will more Chrome Hontino. Somehow glue to players no move free honor. Manhuba could be Mamiche in your Kepler. Na game be na Kotokoni nations. And omuyi player bia from nations. That ana goalkeeper Kofi Mensa ana.
Yeah.
Ono ano or kohun tokwa. Ni player nya award no. Say ono na esen komodi award no man. It is here nya technical team be on standby. Yeah, Division 1. Me dey bia na me criticize it. Division 1 onim say team of the week na da ne ani eje na ye da ne ani eje assistant to Bashir Effort Lions oni ni tukwan bo mu games ye wie week na wo hwa na team of the week aba
say premier no Zovata Dauda
you see it is an technical team bi na $5,000 aba mu obi benya interest wom because ye nim say time na omode man of the match no na ye the only time obenya starts about players no I can say it without fear or favor. There were managers Nibia, no mutimi influence how to select their players. Obi or manage player. Or person only player nya man of the match wa na next match wa senya because eno na need to build the player and profile. This one hwe ye ni ampe technical team bi ensi ho. Nyezi ye jama ye venue media officers na say
$5,000 because
$5,000.
We invested $2,000 crowd.
We invested $3,000 wom.
Still a profit baba.
We you know $2,000 e wo ho as profit the show bottom a ukopa.
Anyway,
tie besere.
All right.
Omo money come and you see Honorable Kofi Adams no obusa say player be na ye kohwe no e na hwan ye de beto billboards very legitimate questions are ye tena ha busa bi. Kanu asamba akope na meka che Honorable. Ye besere no. Ya best and say Sanya we nyina no onso bit maboa kon bit mafa so aboa deals na omo san ye with Adisa we no and can say
Adisa Media Production
Adisa on media before deal na call no there were other TV including our own GBC GBC catch more the capacity say on bit mama regional TV stations in be games e so regions ni bi nanka it my a nationwide broadcast me so san kasa abren ke ni players na manfo ni mama anya so obusa yi to mo so nhwe kwan betima afa so aboy answer the same questions and obusa no who they will award identity because there are games I've forgotten which game one of the games no TV no so but it do say TV station no ebe you omo prime program no omo kate football ni free so e ko fa de beto TV3 let me say it omo yi free so ko fa talented case or BB e de beto TV no so no at the expense of the football you who times omo a lot of excuses of why they cannot bring the games on screen meboa edru ba bi wo ha say technical challenge do ma game into me maso ase be yet say no and yet technical problems there were some of the venues they were not too comfortable to go it is yanhwe na yampe contract papa amfa ama and outfit papa amfa contract na ama no na sa kwa the selective games na hɔ a ne week bi ne ayi tu hɔ a technical challenge yanko yi games na ye be say yi games na wie abebu say hwan ne ye kɔhwɛ no We must bring the games.
And in the context of, I mean,
players
popular names, quality names are. Or my back then, no. Your league, yeah, clubs, no players, or more headline.
Can I move more question on 10. When you meet be bravo, why? Me a so be a first time or test or born, but consistently, your boy do no be for us, and you're not title, you're saying, one a boy, oh, tea no more, a bay was soon there. Me a sure say, you're not quite players and games no more TV, so, and I even quite highlight when you say TV, or more, you catch even the contract, I'm catch football clubs and they say, digital space in your comaton. Into who know, guys, well, which a highlight of a game. As I could post to no wow channels.
No, but for
last season, last season,
no post to
last season, no post to. It is the Anton.
Now, they all can hear you for start
times. Yeah, see Anton right in here. Near the game, now I could say so much. Beam said near now. You will come back to be asking this question when government invests so much. Can a private entity? One question, I could feel so bit my boy. Me only Kanu now. Government that time 18 million Ghana cedis. At the GFA, at the sponsor Ghana League. Say taxpayers' money. May I sure say because a year paying prize money near year 3 million near you know because the government be contribute to.
Yeah, is amazing.
And the governments are contribute to the right, no.
Yeah,
right,
TV production, yeah.
But the area we may I sure say any other sector could be Kiachoma could public accounts committee. Football, we should make people accountable to money now. Abide the ban. Abide the items 18 million Ghana cedis. They are football for. You and once in BMI. You are saying another season. Abide say Tresica for the bedroom. But where Ghana for Sika? Mr. Mekanya President John Mahama and a tune bottom. This is public accounts in the football for. But because of the entity you want to say, or more than an autonomous internal. They will wrap me. I saw say any government sector behind a time $18 million. The more so
Ghana cities.
Ghana cities, sorry. You can ask for accountability. How far did you go? Investment now, you know, what is the projection say in the near future? No, if you don't put the football people to the right standards in the use of Grumana, because we receive whisker from a bank, no more using said on pay. Or be empty musom question.
Ovi. We dey say upon
free channel ko
but can be
Congress ne dey nsem ye bebre but positives wom and I do baby so I na rehu kakra. But let me first of all deal with the minister actually FD no ne ade no free channel ko no nya time e be ko into specific areas bi ni ade. But the minister was asking say players ben ye ko home ye be start league and can you say we dey enkomo we ye tedi ye bisa all the time. But I think say as a minister or a big or that huge role to play in ensuring say ye be groom talent I wo krum ha amo mabedu level where a man for be excited to go and watch them. Now Kanu, it's good say Aban who said there is a need to support football in this country. Any limited to only the national teams, but the leagues as well. See a Premier League for now, omenya sa support no. Now is the media Kanu ha say there be an bisa say support nearby last season no. Ye be say nya biem more and now say the about last season no and one ever. Na Kanu, if for nothing at all, so prize money no for the league champions ne dia. We say ye biem meboa o ma increase no. E ko 3 million. Last year na 2 meboa. Enti increment about which is good. But I think we are investing wrongly. Because Kanu eyesi ebema sikani e diabo league ne die. But the key thing e wo ho sisia eye baby a yesia kan no. And when the minister was talking about more facilities coming up, Oliver Twist, yepe more, bakanu. Dear what Danan Kasano, I say. And the first thing we need to do is to ensure, say, dear what Dadano, ye be man facelift, amana be ginam pempen so be a meeting standard. I required in the game. But what you say? And sana Yahweh say ye dibi kan. Now the last time na me can say me suggestion ye say ye may 1 year with Aban support na ye invest our pitches nim. Now bobo Venus no any majority of them here ewa Aban se mebwa few of them na clubs na nkasa omudia omuye in charge like Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex like a boy and he vim krana dani e kanimpo said omazi ni SCM say even takwampo still Aban nti Kanu say support clubs no with money, but you say who say last year we did the same thing. Ama yakoye nimu anase baby e jina na yeda so jina. I think because of the nature of pitches and facilities are ye didi agro no wa henti investment na ye last season you know. Ye ntimi amfa nkoye nimu Kanu. Because even last season league na ye boy in Kanu. Ni ye ka coverage. Sometimes eya na TV4 no kra no mi suma omo because Venus ni bi ono omukọ any pitches na on sometimes where to position cameras kra ebe ma better coverage no kra is a problem. Nti Kanu see a supporting clubs no in that direction and Premier League ni in that direction. But can we stop? Can we pause for a while? If we can push some of the fans into ensuring say pitches no ejne, because when the pitches are good, na players no ekujina soa ena enhance performance. Think like a catcher na no say you cannot develop a player when the pitches are not good. And Kanu nukure trouble na me bremu Ghanaian coaches say players ni bi sisu okrom ha say ya ombetimi about 3, 4, 5 seasons omuntimi break it through enkwa amanoni Kanu obekwa akohwe omo ball no the same ball na no ball, you don't see any improvement. But ni peers ni colleagues no mbenya the chance to go outside no Kanu omo ba how omo touch ball kra no na asesa. Why? Because the facilities are there to mutimi yusu edi polish omo ye. But in our case sir nansen kotokokra yeti Peter Midu akwade Coach Karim Zito can say if somebody can change him. But Kanu so it is true that pitches near Bosuborn affect the performance. You see a game na perform near the Bakanu on one particular day bia ye benya Accra Sports Stadium ana Babaya Sports Stadium pitch no condition no ye kakra ye be so kan si so na se Premier League teams ni bi bokra Kanu. Don't you enjoy the games? And I have come to believe say ye born standard na ewo fuma enye nkofu akono enye nkofu ofe no pitches no ka hu bi pa. So sikana ye dey bom me ye by yenhwe the other side as well.
Okay.
Instead of going to chase new facilities, ye ni kan siesie de ewo no mani nyina ye. Asani ye di bia ka hu.
Prince Bedu after Ofri Kotokono was signed for Ethiopian club from Hadiya Hosanna FC. Was signed 2 years at the moment. And then Mausa Shaban report to say Kotoko Moroccan goalkeeper be your friend Abdel Wadi Murad or Morocco ni na Kotoko peno. And then how to folks so ne Manuel Osei Jan from Park Academy and Roxen Chireme on Free Park Academy. Omunina no reports about Chelsea House and then already what take we do and all come about Gold Stars for pa omope kwampoku ene so munya no a ade a onema metumi de naye enti we nyina transfer nsem bia eba true na nadwe
ka Ruben Hennessy asem ene nsem bia hyase ebobo fa no hu se anhwe ya na ni move to Kotoko na anya amaso enti I was so much
okay. All right. Yeah, my man from Gabina. Yeah, fan wrap it up. Sure. No. 0505-225578 and 0505-224944. Hello.
Kanu again.
Yes, Alaji. Yet you.
Alaji mafio bin to bipe. Kanu. The crab akupe. Fun kasa. You be to the best term. That's a bad nine. My face can which you pa. You should bear two. And now bear three. Let half just as much. But half you just the command is supposed to be you. And I can't supposed to be. And because do ya. It's a part of the whole access. Coach boy because what is it basa the said the chiska as the best to do that to make simple for say since can you bet sister ya asa ko part for me you can the part ya the you na me come sham you can with that chairman sham papa
all right me da say hello
the gate can to back pay
yes sir anane
ya anane ku su juku
mo yankwa
na je ma ba so na ka so bochuma na the chance na EPL started na the league champions the China Biano na match against Coventry City na they are quite say me the France na Coventry City for coach no Chelsea legend inte China hu ka kan ne bread go game no kanute enya ne bread kotwa esan say afias na ye if I say golden trophy na ye gidi yeah the China the na started na kajuwa Arsenal say aye crowd say afi die league no ye ko ombi tinti bien wenga mejina enim and yes that teta so the if you on the campaign na ni mo no ye let me so na em say e wo from kakrantie so can I hear this media ko ya so no ko fa na embre no ko fa be say boom ewia e de we kajuwa ye ko ombi tin bien what's that say
me da say hello
Kanu
yes sir
Kanu we dey tuga the word Roman Hill.
All right, two guys you.
About Yakopa on Shadow of the Japon, now, Bojuma. Kanu, na, First Minister, Adio Kanya, Menamentia Senate. Kanu Tama, Mahama, first, first time no buy. Also could see stadium be, or I saw stadium be on New Gibiase. And no cramo buy a mongrel once a monkai. Mutu be 6. Since now, Mubisino. Mobile. Muntini enye ba kokora aka mu 2 years at 2.5 years we so better on time piece no dia got 10 na mo de got 10 no ba ko na mu free so na mu ja no ho no ad na mu koye no face ni kura mutini mu ba kokora mutu tin be 10 enti e football ne de ne wa ti aye no na FC president enti dia pa no ba Ghana football mu ebeji obai wo dia be kan se bia continent chi koye what the way now about the camera. The football is
Uji Liga 3 million Ghana cedis, 1 million be 10 billion.
Oh, can 10 billion to a bit more
about 30 billion. Uji League
30 billion, a bit more to full season. And Timmy, Kumasi Asante Kotoko Sports Stadium, and after Kumasi Sports Stadium, cry at CIA Bobo. What you hold Rebo now, no to go any. Nadoma. It's your pictures like Kahu. I did you Krum beyond Goody. She Samba free Krumha, a call South African, Sika or Quacogeno, or both season in area. Yannick Ghana Premier League, your baby Sikane Ayape. I see a football, Tantan side, you be beer and Goody. Can one thing I was a butter. And see Krumha and Central for this Jinahua would defend the cat. Cat Ghana football. Ade a 1 year. So me many. And it's a okay banner. Or do be good in the World Cup. Ade a cat Mayano. more food movie kui and then the baby and them. Yentimi malaria kura mo enum to na near to ya de kakra. Sika that no e caretaker another president wo. Enti sa commercial committee na said then na e wo everyone. Omodwuma pa anything. See about 2 seasons no sponsorship.
All right, Medase, Mobin Kabi. All right, hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yeah, brother. Yeah, brother. Akala, okay, it's you.
Mr. Now, about the power of Santamino or Mariana. I find so. There is a prayer so never to find out who the back of Lebeco. Ghana has 3 years. I'm over flight to the alcohol. A mass man at players in the Beco. Into a better came there 2 hours, 3 hours, 1 hour, 30 minutes. Now, Okoko do another prayer name to me. I'm over now. And I am supporters here. Yabufu. As you know, free prayer, no. Yes, we are quite now, any papano, and our pitch now, any papano. And until I'm not there, no, am I good performance? It's a throw, or morning call, from Manso, it's not a commercial. Over Snake, we can break in Grace, who will be now on them in our area. Of course, people who and support you, make for fun. O cost of crowd, what the now on them in our area. Into crowd one this week. Into a promo or mama or winning for a final.
Okay,
any part in all my.
Yeah, would do open the last one. Hello?
Yes, boss.
Yes, sir. Open it, Udi.
Ability, macro boss.
All right, you too.
And I'm telling everybody. But my family. You cannot support. No,
Nantiana.
Boss, Mr. Falcons.
Any young call you.
That's some of the first I could do stadium na boss in one and you know. Now the 3 hour for a 3 summer boy. I bet you I could have money to be up for to the man to a quarter money. Nelly to respond to the no could do a place to say, you won't change me at the won't change me at the Canada. Boss, when paying for the security, no more than Namu Kruhano and what you are more congress in Lano, one to get the 3 national kind of defense and Congress in Anna, or the president, I want to reference to all your meeting. Yankasa said, "Want to get the place to harm a post in the next month." Boss, that's not a unit. Baby, I feel the boss, young Conessa. Young Conessa, you share what you're so. A bit is that now, boss.
All right, me that say, yeah, see, birthdays, we, Shelly Amankwa, and then Shelly birthday. Yeah, we should know a happy birthday. A member of Agas 05 Connect group, you know. And I know you kwaya do last Friday kwaya do school ho kama enti Shirley birthday no and members ni nyina so mo we no mo wishing a very special happy birthday nyina ye bonfire ma se nyankopon ebe koso ama wa hode no hu many of these birthdays e wo wanim na yem president Mr. Osei Puku Adabanka we sojani or heavy brutal puff daddy you know. Now the way we say this soldier na channel, and then the way we see nim soldier muno and better press do or a heavy brutal. Do before complain. No nonsense. That will feature. Me soldier for them. I don't want to bibia. Enti officer, we there me unia Cozy and the entire members of the group will be also wish you a very special happy birthday. Nanama, yes, I'm sure Nanama, yeah. Unia will be also wish you happy birthday. President, Namen kan ho. Ebi a will be a anytime be a betri to be out Chimagana. So what you say? Aha, inti many more years. Aha, Namen kan happy birthday. And we see birthday greetings. Welcome our Reverend Father Michael Ofori Bedu, Assistant Priest Okote from Wadamfo, Alfred J. Trematin, our Swansea St. Teresa's Catholic Church, Youth Chairman, and I say, or show a happy birthday. Tisofo, Yamia Jumana Nahe, Koswa, Yankupoma, Quantinti, and Wadin, Abekoswa, the Jumana Mai, Swatia say, without more, can we ask no? In existence. So what I say. And Father, them are happy birthday. Now me had much na best ba. I'm ready a counselor crowd will take you over na fi washa Yakob man pa. You best share say with nyan support true to a radina say assemble there be jabrim na fi yes and the news and sports at so. Routine. Enti every Kanu we name nuanom Direct Sikapa Walasti Samsung Scandinavia Kufilabi and a bane. Nyami ad much na mesati enka councilor Jako etwaso.